I did a little preview. I did a little cheeky little teaser of what's about to come up on Craft Price when I'm doing the shows. So if you haven't liked me on Facebook, make sure you do. It's Charlie Hopkins on Hochanda.com. I'll be ever so grateful because, well, I want more friends. Craft Price Shop. Charlie Hopkins on Hochanda TV. I'll give you a little teaser of what's coming up on Craft Price Shop. So we have great fun online. So make sure you join me on there. But back to this creative expression. So look at this ribbon. We've got a set of 8 crochet ribbons in cream and black. Now each one 1.5 inches in width, and each one in length 5 yards. That is a lot. So you've got your black crochet ribbon there, and if you do love crochet, it's a huge thing, of course, at the moment. But you have got a total of 40 yards. 40 yards. Cream and the black. This is smart. So what projects would you want to use these for? I've got to say, leaving the word crochet aside for the moment, how about using these with Paratex? I would say, because you might want to use these as like a lace, because I would say these would be absolutely beautiful with Paratex. How about those for book covers? I've seen these on canvases. They're going to be absolutely striking. £57.60. 932093. Now it's a price plummet. It's a price plummet. Do you know, a lot of people are saying good morning on Facebook. Good morning, everyone on Facebook. Let me know what you're having for breakfast. Are we crafting along this morning? What crafts have we got lined up for today? Go on, inspire me when I come off air. What should we have for breakfast? Go on. Just tease me. Anyway, £32.49. There we go. 932093. £32.49. We're going to be busy for this one. Do you know what? I love the Facebook community on Craft Price Shop. There's Facebook, Nigel, Peterborough as well. Nigel's got some fan groups going as well. Make sure you join those. It's a wonderful community. People always say good morning to each other and share ideas. It's lovely. It's lovely to be a part of. It really is. And it's becoming a huge thing, this Craft Price Shop. Highly surprising, because when we've got brands like this at prices like that, it's no wonder it's going to be a success. £32.49. Now that's the now out price. Starts off at £57.60. But we worked out the price per yard at the now out price, £1.80, is that? No, you see, that's good. That's what we're talking about. Better than take a pound off what I just said. 81 pence. That works out to be 81 pence per yard. Now, is it quality? You know it's going to be quality. Creative Expressions, they want to put the name to this. Creative Expressions, they're proud of this. They've got the name all over it. They want it to as Creative Expressions. It's a set of 8 crochet ribbons, cream and black. I can't believe it. It was 81 pence per yard. It's going to be less than that in a minute. It's a price plummet, less than £30. Right, that's, do you know what? We're not far off half price here. We're around half price. Is that bang on half price? My maths. It is. It's bang on half price. £28.80. Now the price per yard, 72 pence per yard now. 100% polyester, so it's nice and sturdy. But I've got to say, with your Paratexing, that's going to be beautiful. If you're knocking this back with some gesso, if you're putting primer over the top, if you want to evoke a sense of texture on your canvases, it's going to be absolutely ideal for you. But with all of these yards, 5 yards, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30, 40 yards. 40 yards we've got in total for £28.80. Now, if you'd like to buy yours, you might be new to Craft Price Shop. It may have just flicked on this morning. A very warm welcome to Hochanda. This is one of our Craft Price Shop shows on Hochanda, and you can add this to your basket. You can check out. John says good morning from the USA. John, thank you very much. Good morning, John. I'll be coming to America soon. I can't wait. I can't wait. First time ever. Can't wait. Now, look, 51 left. Only got 51. £28.80. 49 left. So, folks, when we show you quantity left, that's a gentle warning to suggest we are going to be moving on soon. We haven't got many, and they're going. All these people are buying them. We've got Lynn from Chelmsford. Lynn's bought the crochet ribbons. Sandra, you bought the crochet ribbons as well. Kimberly, we've got Blanche as well from Aberdeen. Thank you very much. Surprise plummet. What price are you happy with? Is that £22.79? That is a good now at price. 44 left. It's at 932093. £22.79. 43 left. Tamara from Spalding. Linda from Darlington, very good morning, thanks very much. Sam's in as well. If I mention your names, forgive me. If you don't want your name, by the way, on the screen, just click opt out, simple as that, your name won't be shown. But I like having my name on the screen. There we go, Sandra's in, Kimberly as well, 42, £22.36. So, do you think that's good value for money? The start price, genuinely, that's what you'd be paying, £57.60. So if you add this to your basket, then this, and this, and this, and this, you get the idea. If you add all these to your basket, well, it would total £57.60. That is a lot. That is 40 yards in total. How amazing is this? They're asking if I can do that trick where I chuck them in the air and then catch them. Oh, no, I can't. But they're not designed for that. There we go. 40 left now. I feel like I'm in a circus act. Right now, less than £20. It is less than £20. £19.78. Oh. No! Do you know what? I should have left it. I should have left it. But folks, we need to move on soon. If you'd like to get yours, there we go. I've dropped one. But there we go. It's 33 left in total. 33 left. That's all I've got. I've only got a space for 33 more people. Less than £20 now. 32 left. 932093. Thanks, John. There we go. They're all back now. So that's 40 yards in total. 932093. So there we go. They're all the designs there. But they are beautiful designs. Look at this. You can use them just like a lace. Absolutely gorgeous. You know that black? That is absolutely striking. But I've got to say, for your mixed media projects, it's going to be an absolute must. Sometimes just on cards, a bit of material just to break up, just to soften the project. It's beautiful. I can imagine some art journals. Maybe bought some of the Pink Pig pads from yesterday. Just to go down, you know where the spine is? Just to go down the spine. Almost like a binder. Or borders, perhaps. Okay. I cannot believe we've plummeted again. £17.34. 27 left. 932093. £17.34. Right now, 26 to go. 25 left now. Someone's emailed in about the breakfast. Sue, poached egg on toast. Sue, thank you very much. Oh, I love your interaction with this. Thanks very much. Sue, oh, you're making me starving. Stop it. Sue, very good morning. Thanks very much for tuning in. 22 left. £17.34. 21. Creative Expressions. This is a set of 8 crochet ribbons, cream and black. I had a low-fat wheat biscuit with some skim milk for breakfast, and did it excite me? 20 left, right, 19 left. I'm trying to be good. £16.91. There we go. 932093. There's your item number, folks. Bid online at hochanda.com. When we say bid, all we mean by that is you add this to your basket, you check out your basket, that's it, you bought it. That's it, it's yours. You all pay the final lid price, and your card will be charged when this auction finishes again, because you all pay whatever price we finish on. Now, Sana's in as well. Jennifer from Woking, Elizabeth. I recognise a lot of names. All these days, I do recognise a lot of these. Well, we've got Jenny from Leeds, Diana's in from Tunbridge Wells again. Thank you very much. 15 left. £16.48. Janet from London, my hometown. Julie from London as well. Oh, and Janet. Julie and Janet. It's 932093. £16.05 though, folks. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. It's a time to get a good bargain. But a set of 8 crochet ribbons, £57.60. That's a good start price. 40 pence per yard. What's the price per yard of £57.60, I wonder? Because, so now, just under 60p a yard. It was £1.44 a yard. That's what you'd normally be paying, but now it's much less than that. It's 40p per yard. That's good value. Now, therefore, we've only got 12 left. Folks, if you'd like to multiply this, just to let you know, you can do. If you've got big plans for this, stock up. One for you, one for your friends. If you know someone's into soft crafts, or like I said, canvas art, mixed media, paratexing, this is going to be great. There's a lovely texture to it as well, actually. I've got to say, can you see it there? Beautiful. No, you can't really see it there. There we go. But it's like a lace, so again, for borders, absolutely perfect. If you do love your sewing, if it's to go around bags, for example, is it to border around cushions, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. But you can see there, you get an awful lot for money. 5 yards in just one roll. You get all of these rolls, 8 rolls, so they're obviously therefore 40 yards in total. I've only got 6 left. Only got 6. £16.15. 5 left, don't forget. P&P, £4.95. Extra £2, 2p, become a free member. 5 left. Janet's in, Sandra's in, Christine's in from Scunthorpe as well. People watching from all over the place. People watching from all over the UK. People watching from America as well this morning. Thanks for tuning in. 4 left. 2 to go. We're going to be moving on, folks. It's the next 2 people to add us to your basket and check out. It's the fastest fingers first. The fastest fingers to check out your baskets. It's going to go. It's gone. Well done if you've got your creative expression.
Price lock.
So everyone pays final low price. Wait for it. There it is. £15.62. Add your P&P. £4.95. Now, like I said, if you want to pay, if you can pay an extra £2 2p, you can become a Freedom member. And why is that good? Well, no one pays postage and packaging. So if you're a Freedom member, you don't pay postage and packaging. How good is this? It's fantastic. We've got Leslie watching from the Netherlands as well this morning. Don't forget, if you're watching from the Netherlands or anyone else from around Europe, you can all become a Freedom member. It's €14.97. Here's all the details for you. Unlimited standard delivery, no contracts, exclusive discounts, monthly newsletter and a member badge. Now you can also reap the benefits from all those good deals if you're in the US. $19.99. I should know that. $19.99. Again, unlimited standard delivery. So if you're watching from around Europe or right here, where you can see in the United States, $19.99. But we're broadcasting here from just outside Peterborough, a little place called Oundle. It's a beautiful part of the world, beautiful part of the country. If you're in the UK, £6.97 a month. Cancel any time, wherever you're watching us from, around Europe or America or UK, you can cancel any time. Try it for a month. If it's not for you, give us a call. Cancel it for you. Simple as that. Now then, how about this for inspiration? Now then, we need hours to go through this, but sadly I haven't got that amount of time. This is quick-paced deals we got for you today on Craft Price Stop. So, on getting into jewellery makeup, how about beading as well? Now, I say beading, again, mixed media, obviously perfect for that too, home decor, not your jewellery. But we've got Chinese, Celtic and ornamental knots in there. 30-minute jewellery. So we've got 60 projects, so we've got 75 decorative knots to learn. You've got 60 quick and easy projects. On the back here, you've got another 25 projects for beading. There's an awful lot. Inside this one, there's more than 500 step-by-step photographs, and that's a total of 40 projects in contemporary traditional styles of ornamental knots, such as these styles, and over 30 knots complete with diagrams. So there you go, 40 projects, 30 knots. That's a good value for money. That is a lot. That's an awful lot. That's an awful knot. Oh dear. I'll get myself tied up in knots here. Stop it. There we go. 12 left. 12 left? I've only got 11. I want you to be quick. Right, we haven't even dropped the price yet for you, and they're already going. Right, because you know as well as I do, you're not going to be paying that. Unlike you, I like the surprise. We're in this together. We're going to get this price down together. Right, here we go. I think they were listening to us, folks, because we've plummeted that price for you. Right, look at that, better than half price. £25.40. There we go, £25.40, 10 left. 10 left now. So you get this, and that. That is an awful lot. Let me show you all the pages so it comes included. You can see the width of the books as well, which is quite helpful. Look at that. That is a lot of books. That is an awful lot. There's so many. Now let me flick through them. Are you ready for this? Do you know what, let's have a look at this. This one looks very, very smart, actually. Shall I hold it up so we can have a little look-see? So 30-minute jewellery projects. This is absolutely beautiful. So again, how about all these ideas? So again, we're thinking little pendants, little charms, drip-eyed earrings. So dip-eyed earrings. Did I say drip-eyed? So I feel this morning, no, Jake. We've got the dip-eyed earrings. So early bird catch the worm. If you're up bright and early like we are, we got some great deals for you. Maybe just about to get up to the school run. Valerie's buying a couple. Thanks very much, Valerie. Deborah from Liverpool as well. Susan from Swanley. Yvonne from London as well. Again, 6 left now. So £25. How much would you normally pay for one books? That's ridiculously good. Sandy, just down the road from us as well. Got Barbara from Wigton. Look at these designs. They're beautiful. It might be something you flicked on this morning and thought, I never thought about jewellery, actually. I never thought about making my own jewellery. Well, why not give it a go? Why not give it a try? If you want some guys, this could be one of those spontaneous ideas you have to buy this and give it a go. This could be the start of a brand new hobby for you. Shall I look through decorative knots? I'm quite intrigued through this one. Shall I have a little look at this? Again, I wish I could flick through all of them. We may not have time. Directory of knots. Ooh, there we go. Look at these. This is just good skills. This is really good skills. Jewellery making. Making pendants, charms. This is beautiful. I do like this. There we go, 4 left. £25.21, £25 2 pence. This is good value for money. This is great, great, great value, folks. 4 left, £25 2 pence, 378445. Look at this. I mean, that is involved. I wasn't expecting this, actually. Of course, it's just a knot, isn't it? It is really just a knot, but it's in the know-how. There we go. So follow this technique. There's a lot of repeats there. And I like the way it's all worded out for us, but it's also explained. That is absolutely beautiful. These are stunning. John, that gives you a flavour of what to expect from that one. 3 left, though. 3 left. Only got 3 left. Wish we had more. I do wish we had more. Shall I look through? Oh, let's do this one. The Chinese Celtic and ornamental knots. Beaded jewellery. Now, you've got 40 projects we've got inside here. Over 500 photographs, folks. And that's how I learn. If someone tells me something, I can take it in, but I learn best if I can see it. If I can see it and then do it, that's how I learn. And that's how you can dip into these books. Give one to a friend. Why not? But if you want to be, and I'm going to use the word expert here. Obviously, that's all subjective to individuals' opinions. But I've got to say, you're bound to be very, very knowledgeable if you go through all of these projects and all of these books. That's going to be... Oh, look at this. A braid knot. We've got right here. Got little crosses, got hearts. Josephine knot necklace. Necklace, and look at all these jewelleries. It's quite traditional styles we've got on there. That's really impressive. A little bit of history inside there. It's gorgeous. Well then, 1 left now. Wish we had more. £24.93. 1 left now. 378445. Who's going to get it? It's gone. Well done if we got yours.
Price lock.
Everyone plays final low price. £24.93. Well, Joe, we're having a busy show, folks. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is going to be a busy, busy show. Now then, we've got so many different items for you, okay? We've still got some items. Now, this has been on before by Crafts 2, and it's been very, very popular. So this may fly out, okay? Just to forewarn you, this may fly out. Now, I have seen this before. This is beautiful. This sums up for me the cosy, family-orientated spirit of Christmas. This is beautiful. Now, if you're making cards for family, friends, craft stalls, why not? Go for it. £42.50. £42.50. Now then, to explain how we get to the start price there, rather than me explain it to you, let me show you as well, because this helps illustrate how we get to £42.50. So your snow frame cutting and embossing die, £11. At the deer frame, you're up to £22. Christmas flourish, 32. You get the idea. All of these £42.50, but you're not paying that. It's £22. Look at that. It's plummeted already. That's how we get to £42.50. We're now at £22. So that's by buying 2. Right, let me show you. Normally, you get that. Is that the ones you get? I think it is. It's the snow and the deer. So there we go. It's this and the deer. Is it going to be awkward? There we go. There we are. So it's like buying those 2. How about those 2? Or near enough. £22. £22. Put it this way, it's the 2 of them. It's the 2 of them worth £11. I'm just trying to remember. It's the deer one, but there's 2 deer. Oh, awkward. Never mind. There we go. Anyway, it's like buying 2 of them. Anyway, put it that way for that price. Anyway, £21.65. There we go. £42.50. There we go. 992 342. So there we go. £21.65. It's the now at price, put it that way. The grand total would be £42.50, but now £21.65. Lots of people saying hello on Facebook. Thanks to everyone who's watching now. You may be watching us on Hochanda. Oh, by the way, just to let you know, if you normally watch us on Sky, we're on a different channel from today, channel 673. So channel 673 on Sky. The reason is all the shopping channels have had a big reshuffle. So the Freesat and Freeview, that remains unaffected, but on Sky, it's channel 673. Glad I remembered to tell you. Now, 23 left. £21.65. 992 342. Right. It's a price plummet. What's it going to be? It's a price plummet. £14.35. That's the now up price. 21 left. 992 342. £40.35. How about that for value for money? We did start off and we showed you, some of these dies £11 each. We showed you how we got to the £42.50 start price. That's all what you would currently see advertised on our website, hochanda.com. So if you were to buy these 4 minutes before we started this live auction, you would be paying a total of £42.50. That's what you'd be paying. Would you rather pay that? or the now at price on your screen. Look at that price now. £14. Do you think that's good value for money? Personally, I think I can enjoy it for that. Do you know what? I'd enjoy it for even less though. No, let me listen. Right, there we go. It's a price plummet for you. What can we do for this price? Let's see what we could do. £12.98. £12.98. Better than £14. There we go. 18 left now. Only got 18. 992 342. Any questions down the number? 01733 797 100. That's the way you can buy it as well over the telephone. You speak to somebody live. Our call centre, they're in the same building as me. They're literally just upstairs. We raise ticket call as we speak, and they'll make sure you explain how it all works and how they'll get it delivered straight to your home. But the quickest way to order is online at Hochanda.com. You may have never bought something before. It takes a few minutes to register your details. You add this to your basket, you check out, and that's it, you've bought it. Please remember to check out your basket, then that means you have bought yours. Let's remind you again, if you just clicked on how we got to that £42.50 start price, you can see that the snow frame cutting and embossing die, £11. So the Christmas flourish cutting and embossing die, if you add that to the top two, £32. So you get the idea, if you add all four, £42.50. Now you can see them individuals, you can check these prices yourselves online. It's a genuine start price. But we're not paying that. 50 left. 50, right, £10. £10 down, that's ridiculous. That's a £32.50 saving. That's for the price of one, actually. That's for the flourish cutting and embossing die. There we go, 15 left. £10. They are saving, genuinely saving here, £32.50. £32.50. That's good value for money. £10. You're paying £10. 15 left. 992 342. 992 342. 15 left now. 75% saving. Heather, you're saying that's a silly price, and you're right, that is a silly price. Do you know what, it's a Tuesday morning? It's kind of the start of the week. 1st of May, isn't it today? May. When did that happen? May. Where's this year going? Fantastic. May. Do you know what, though? Thursday of the month, we've got some cracking deals for you now. £10. This is, say, 14 left there. I wish we had more. Only got 13 left. Oh no, it's an awkward number. I get anxious when it's on 13. Oh no. Oh thank goodness. 11. There we go. 10 left out. 992 342. Any questions again? Do dial the number 01733 797 100. But can we just appreciate once again the detail here? They're your frames. You might have some little stamps that goes inside here. John says great deals. Great deal. Thank you very much. Thanks very much to you, John. And to everyone else who's bought, we've got frames there. This is pretty pretty, you know, actually. That's really extraordinary design. I like this. But how about that for really fancy corners? Because, oh, this could be to mark scrapbook pages from your Christmases. Why not? I say anything where there's a corner, that's going to be beautiful. Very ornate, very stylish. If you want to layer up, decoupage that star if you want to, why not? Do you know, you can even decoupage the deer, actually. Well, by one layer, you know, you could do. So you can cut it all out, cut it out again, snip out the deer, and just raise it up. Why not? You could do. You could cut that out of vellum packs. Maybe got an acetate window you want to have behind there. Shaker cards. Imagine that. You have to be careful how you did it, but I'm sure it's possible. Well, £9.98. Under £10. We've only got 8 left. 992 342. 7 left. April from Sheffield. Annette from Stevenage. Susan from Bolton. Put watch from all over the place here. All these names, all these people have bought something from this live auction. So the crafts too, all these people on the bottom of the screen have bought this. And you're going to pay the lowest price. You're all going to pay the lowest price. None of you are going to be paying the start price if you bought it this hour in this live auction. £42.50. Don't pay that. Pay less than £10. £42.50 or less than a tenner. 3 left. It's a good deal. It's a great deal. Fire at 992 342. 2 left now. Annette again. Thanks very much, Annette. We're watching all over the place. 1 left. It's the next person. It's the next person, okay? It's gone. Well done. If you've got your crafts too.
Price lock.
Everyone pays that final low price, £9.98. Add your P&P, £4.95. Unless you're a free member, no P&P. Well then, don't forget, folks, so if you're the first person to check out your basket or the last person, it makes no difference because you all pay that final low price. Please bear that in mind. Everyone pays the final low price. But my advice, therefore, is come in early, get what you can, and get your baskets checked out, because I know sometimes there's a bit of a last-minute scramble towards the end of the auctions, and people do tend to miss out. And if you're like me, I hate missing out. Right, now, let's have a look at the next item. Right, it's a brand we do feature on Craft Price Shop. Why? Because you do just love it. Spellbinders. It's an honour to have these on so often on the Craft Price Shop. This is an impressive selection. Now, we've got your accent die sets, Astoria and Ironworks. Now, when we make cards, we've normally got a focal point. We've normally got something to say. Quite often, if you've got a photograph or a sentiment, it's very meaningful. It could be thank you so much. It could be thinking of you. It could be happy birthday. Remind someone you love them. All those sentiments are very important. Very important. And that's what we love about cards. It's the warming feeling the recipient is going to get. It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling to receive a gift, isn't it, for something so personalised. But the point I'm making is, they are important, they deserve framing. They really deserve framing. Now again, if you're using these from cards, that is going to, for me, it's going to exaggerate what you're trying to say. You're making a point. This is what I want to say. I'm choosing a frame for you. This is very, very elaborate frame, but it evokes a sense of meaning. That's what I'm trying to say here. Well, £47.54. Right, not paying that. Haven't seen the actual die yet. Right, £21.19. Oh, half price already. £47.54. You're not paying that. £21.19. 876684. But again, if you want to frame something beautifully, if you're making a point of what you're trying to say, this is going to be the die for you. Look at this frame. Now, how do you dress this up? You can emboss it if you want, like we've done through there with your inks. But how about gilding wax? Now, come on. And now, if you're a regular viewer of Hochanda Craft Price Shop, you will know I've got an obsession with gilding wax. And I do. I love the stuff. Matte black cardstock, Renaissance gold Pevio gilding wax over the top. I love that King Gold. I love that King Gold. Nice bright gold. I love the Empire Gold as well. £21.19. £20.90. There we go. 29 left. Imagine that King Gold. Oh, so bright. Or the antique. Actually, the antique, make a nice antique frame from this. It's going to be beautiful. Have you got paper pads? Have you got backgrounds you want to make from this before you cut it out? Less than 30 to go. No, 28 now. 28. £20.61. That's the now out price. 876684. 876684. That's a brilliant saving already. Now, we've just got under 15 minutes on this live show. I'll be joining Chocolate Baroque after the show. We've got Leslie and we got Judith as well. Looking forward to this. Now, 27. So Judith and Leslie coming up at 8 o'clock. By the way, if you like some stamps, if you like Chocolate Baroque, we've got a lot of brand new stamps all coming up at 8 o'clock. We're going to have a busy morning. It's going to be good fun. Right, it's a price plummet. £19.77. £19.77. 27 left. We've got Stella from Alicante. We've got Christine from Scunthorpe. We've got Mary from Dunfermline. Never been there. Thank you very much. I hope Dunfermline. I hope I pronounced that. Apologies if I didn't. We've got Bridget from Bristol. Bridget, good morning, Bridget. Hope you're well. I haven't seen you for a while. We've got Julie from Sheffield. Stella again from Alicante. Thanks so much for wherever you're watching us from. We've got people watching from America this morning. We're watching from the Netherlands. All over the place. It's great fun. Right, 21 left. £19.77. £19.48. Helen from Bristol too. It's 876684. Two ways you can buy here on Craft Price Shop. Firstly, the best way is to shop on our website, hochanda.com. You can search for it under this item number, but to be honest, when you go onto our website, you'll see a streaming in HD, and then you'll just see it on the bottom there. So you add it to your basket, you check out, that's it, you bought it. That's it. Check out your baskets, you bought it. We charge your card when this auction finishes, the moment it finishes, because we do not know how long it's going to go. Well, they may have an idea backstage, but I don't. Unlike you, I like the surprise. So whatever price we finish on, you all pay that final low price. So therefore, come in early, avoid the disappointment, because we've only got 12 left now. Elle from London. Marianne from Buxton as well. Karen from Basingstoke. You want to know all these names, by the way? These are all the people who have bought this. And you put all of these names at the bottom of the screen. You're all going to be paying whatever price we finish on. It's a good fun way to buy, but I've got to say, This isn't just any brands. We've got a lot of brands involved. We've got a lot of brands who love Craft Price Drop now. Spellbinders, how big are these people? They're such a big brand. They've been around for decades. One of the first brands I was introduced as when I joined here at Hochanda almost 3 years ago. 3 years ago, Hochanda's been running. It'll be 3 years in August. How good is that? 3 years in August. It's ridiculous. Where's the 3 years gone? We've had so much fun. And we've got big things to come. That's all I'm saying. Big things to come. Right, 7 left. Wish we had more, folks. 7 left. Janice from Hayward's in. Z from Worksop. 7 left. Only got 7 more people. £18.90. That's a 60% saving. 6 left. If you're not a Freedom member, folks, don't forget, for an extra £2, 2p on top of your postage and your packaging on this auction, you can become a Freedom member. Then look, if there's anything else you want to buy, no P&P. If you buy more than one item from more than one auction, it does make sense to become a Freedom member, folks. Remember that. Right then, and you're not committed to anything. It's not a year's contract. You just join us for a month, see how you get on. If it's not for you, give us a call. We cancel it for you. 3 left. But I know a lot of people who keep it rolling. 2 left. Mainly because of the P&P, actually. I know Leonie loves the postage and packaging deal. No postage or packaging. We get exclusive member discounts on Hochanda as well. Right, 1 left. Spellbinders. Look at the start price. It was £18.90. You're going to pay that.
Price lock.
So you're all going to be paying £18.90. That's the final price there. Add your P&P, £4.95. Now then, we've got a brand new item, but the sad thing is we've only got 11 minutes on the show. Now, maybe just flicked on. We thought, oh, just see what's on Craft Price, or maybe about to do the school run. Maybe having breakfast in bed. Oh, people are having poached eggs on toast this morning. Someone emailed in. Oh, lovely. If you're up early, having a bit of breakfast, maybe you're making a card for someone's birthday today, who knows. If you just flicked on, it's a good time, because we've got something we've never shown you on Craft Price Drop before. Now, I know the brands. Normally, I'm joined with the fabulous Joe Austin with Joycross. I love working with Joe. What an inspiring lady, but she is such good fun. Joe, I love working with Joe. She is such good fun here. She should be a comedian. It's good banter. She always brings the bands. Now then, let's have a look at the designs we got. Joycrafts, 16 A4 paper packs. 16! And by the way, there's 12 sheets in each. That's 192 sheets. I'm trying to work this out, because £39.60 is already a brilliant price. That's only 20p a sheet. At the start price, that's 20p a sheet. Now, are you liking these designs? They're nice, aren't they? We've got a lot of designs here. We've got something for perhaps for more of a younger age group, something traditional. I can make something I can make a card for my nephew with this, who's 3 years old. I can make something for my mum here. I'm not going to tell my mum her age in case she's watching. 70 this year. Anyway, right, it's a price plummet. There we go. You're not paying £39.60. Better than half price. There we go. So £19.50. It's the first time we've shown this. Better than half price. 834 891. How about that for value for money? £19.50. That's ridiculous. 10p a sheet. Right, folks, it's 10. Let me just pull one out at complete random here. Right, there we go. This is smart. Right, there we go. 10p. That was out to be. Oh, it's double-sided. Oh, hello. Hello, double-sided. 10p per sheet, folks. Is that good value for money? I would say that is exceptional value for money. Now, we haven't got many left, which is why we're showing you the quantity. Now, 72 thinking, it's more than some we've had, but this is brand new. And you're, right, 68, you're liking this, it's half price. I can't believe this. They're over 100 sheets. So that's, it's almost 200 sheets. 192 sheets. 192. This is Craft Price Drop. This is Joy Crafts. 16 packs of A4 papers here. Joy, right, shall I show you some more? We need to move on soon, folks. Right, 10p a sheet. Right, these are beautiful. Got a little, almost like a leopard style skin on the back there. Right, now the dropping. 48 left, 48 to go. Look at these deals now. Look at this deal. Look at that price on your screen. Look how quickly this is dropping. Right, if you dial the number, I'll be quick about it. If you can do, not being pressurised, but just let you know, I don't want you to miss out. So dial the number if you can quickly. But the fastest way now, if you want to get these online, hochanda.com, we're actually dropping the price again. I can't believe we're dropping the price again. Right, it's a price plummet. £16.37. Right, that's what you're all going to be paying. If you're the first person to check out your baskets, don't think, oh no, I should have waited. Doesn't work like that. You all pay the final low price. 36 left now, folks. 834891. That's 8 pence. Right, let me pick out another one for you. Right, here we go. Something different. Here we are. You get all these designs, by the way. All these designs. 8p. That is 8 pence, folks. This is ridiculously good value for money. I'm trying to find some more here. Bear with. Right, these are beautiful. We've got Autumn Love included inside here. We got... Oh, no, that is beautiful. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, actually. It looks plain from there, but that is detail. That's like a damask. How smooth is that? That is beautiful. I'm making a right mess here, forgive me. But, Joy, if I can show you actually, I'll show you the packaging actually, because I'm conscious of the time. Let me show you the designs we've got. So you've got all these designs. So you got those. So you got all these designs. You've got 12 sheets there, and that's what you've got. Isn't that beautiful? They're really, really smart. They are beautiful designs we got there. I'm making a right mess here, forgive me. But look at these. I mean, I'm really making a right mess. Sorry, Sean. So I'm getting overexcited. Look at these. All these sheets, completely different colours there as well. This is well rounded. Right, now I've got to say, if you tuned in, there's no question about it. There's no question about it. It's Joy Crafts, so you got the quality. 192 sheets, £16.12. I can't believe we've got this on this price. I'm actually a bit speechless for this, which is not very good for somebody who does this job. We did have just over 17, now we've only got 18. Right, Stevie's in. We've got Jennifer, we've got Tina as well. People watching from all over the place. You can multi-buy this, folks, don't forget as well. £16.12, 834891. If you're paper crafting, this is absolutely ideal. I mean, there's bound to be designs you like here. We've got designs here for a younger age group. We've got designs here for more elderly. There's so much. 13 left. Oh, it's an awkward number. Oh, I don't like 13, makes me on edge. Oh, thank goodness, 12. £16.12, 834891. 16 packs there, the A4. 16 packs, 12 in each pack. Look at these ones. Oh, look at that. That is inspiring. Now then, for your mixed media pieces, if you've got Jess on the back there, oh, look at this one too. That is beautiful. I can't believe this has to be, in my opinion, one of the best value paper packs I've actually seen. It has to be. Surely it has to be. £15.87 for 192 sheets. I'll say it again. £15.87 for 192 double-sided sheets. This has to be one of the most popular auctions we've had today, and it's no surprise. So if you just tuned in, I'm knocking them all over. I need more space. It's ridiculous. Look at these. We've only got 8 left now. Only got 8 left. We've got more designs right there. Look at these. These are beautiful. These are beautiful. I made a right old mess. Look at these. Look at the multitude of stars we got there. We got the hearts included too. I don't think I've shown you this one yet. Shall I dig deep? There we go. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely flying out. So I could just go and sit down and have a cup of tea and be buying this. This is ridiculous. Look at that. 6 left now. Right. 16 packs, 12 in each pack. That's 192 sheets. It's the next 5 people to get these. £15.62. 834891. Don't forget, if it's in your basket, check them out, folks. That means you bought it. I think we're going to lock it there. We're going to lock it there. 2 left now. This is ridiculous. 2 left. 2 left now. Oh, I'm on edge. It's gone. Well done if you got that. Wow.
Price lock.
That was busy. £15.62. Add your P&P, £5.95 on that, because that's a lot of cards. Don't forget, if you're a Freedom member, it's still all capped at £6.97 a month if you're right here in the UK. Right then. Do you know what, how are we doing for time? I can't believe that was so busy. We've got 3.5 minutes. So, folks, we're going to crack on with this. We're going to dive straight into this. This is going to be the last one today. Right, Spellbinders, Nestabilities, Majestic Squares, Labels, 1 Circles. Now, £69.12, 627391. Look at these designs we've got. Look at these frames. These are beautiful. Beautiful frames. Again, you can use these for really smart, impressive mats and layers there. Now, we're going to talk about the price straight away because we've only got 3 minutes. Less than 3 minutes to go. £69.12 is the start price. but you're not going to be paying that. Like I said, we're going to be moving on. I'm joining Leslie and Judith after the break at 8 o'clock with Chocolate Baroque. Brand new stamps, not even on Chocolate Baroque's website actually. Right, £28.69, 627 391. That's much better than half price. Now, generally, if you were to buy this, then this, then this into your basket, that's the total, £69.12. Genuinely, that's what you'd be paying, but no, not today. Non-craft price stock, that's £28.69. 627 391. So there you go. Look at the designs here. Look how ornate they are. Think what different style cards you can make these for. That is beautiful. It might just be one frame. You might want to use the little one to cut out a tag. Well, it'll cut in detail to a tag. They're absolutely beautiful. We've got almost like doilies there. But look at that. That gives you an idea what you can make. Isn't that smart? You got a little bit of inspiration on the next packaging here as well. Look at that. That's what you could do. So, if you've got cards, if you've got sentiments like thank you, to make a card in itself, to say thank you means someone did something amazing for you. You want them to truly think you're saying thank you. And for me, it's not in the sentiment, it's actually the frame. It's how you zhuzh it up. It's how you dramatise that sentiment. This is going to dramatise sentiments. This is going to dramatise photographs if you choose to cut those out with these dies. £27.95. 627 391. £27.96. Right, £27.56. £27.56. Right, these are going. If you're a Freedom member, I think everyone is a Freedom member during this auction. Barbara, Sue, Helen, Maria, you're all Freedom members. Thanks very much. There we go. Quantity left's coming on your screen. It's touch and go. Right, 17 left. Just over a minute on the show. It's touch and go. Touch and go. 17 left. 627 391. People watching us from America, people watching us from the Netherlands, around Europe have been watching us this morning on Craft Price Shop. Don't forget, if you like stamping, we've got Chocolate Baroque stamps, brand new ones coming up at 8 o'clock. They're so new, they're not even on Chocolate Baroque's own website. They're not even on Chocolate Baroque's website, they're that new. But we've got them right here at Hochanda. They're going to be brand new, coming up at 8 o'clock. Now then, 9 left. 9 left, Sue from Chelmsford, Helen's in, Catherine's in from Sheffield, Maria from Wallasey too. I recognise a lot of these names. We have a lot of repeat customers and Craft Price Shop. They're just good brands, they're just good prices. 4 left, £27.56. Are you happy with that price? Are you happy with that price? That's good value for money, £27.56. And I'm putting the pressure on folks, but I don't want you to miss out. I hate missing out. If you're like me, you'll hate it. Right, there we go. It's all gone well done.
Price locked.
Everyone pays the final low price, £27.56, add your PMP, £4.95. Have a great show, it's been great. I'll see you after the break. So, Chocolate Baroque, join Leslie and Judith and myself. Brand new stamps. I think you're really going to like these. We've got a brand new art kit too. I'll see you live here after the break.
Hochanda have yet again partnered with Creative Events to bring you Hochanda Live, the inspirational craft, hobby and art roadshow. This is a show you don't want to miss. 2-day saver tickets for our show at the Kent County Showground on the 19th and 20th of May are now on sale at hochanda.com. We will be bringing you an amazing selection of our favourite crafters, including Chloe, Imagination Crafts, Indigo Blue, Phil Martin, Dawn Bibby and many more. There will also be opportunities for you to get crafty with a fantastic selection of demonstrations, as well as over 30 different make and takes. Hochanda will be filming throughout the day, so you can take part and become part of our live studio audience. But that's not it. Hochanda Live is much more than just your average craft show, as it offers you the option to have a real VIP experience too. VIP tickets will get you priority parking, priority entrance and early entry, access to your own exclusive lounge, discounts at participating stands, refreshments and a show goodie bag. So if you fancy an extra special treat, 2-day VIP tickets are available at hochanda.com. So what are you waiting for? Get your ticket here today and we'll see you there. From 6 p.m. on the 3rd to 6 p.m. on the 8th of May, we are celebrating the bank holiday by bringing you our May Day Money Back event. All your crafting favourites will be here demonstrating their latest products, and we're also going to give you a little something extra special. When you make a purchase during our event, you'll be given a £10 credit to spend against any purchase of £40 or more. This can be redeemed from 6 p.m. on the 8th of May to 11:59 p.m. on the 31st of May. So don't forget to tune in for the May Day money back.
Hi, I'm Fiona Clayton from Crafter's Companion. I've been crafting for about 7 years now, having rediscovered my love of a childhood hobby. I'm delighted that I can share with you all my hints, tips and ideas, and here at Hochanda we're going to make sure that you really enjoy your crafting as well. So join me, Fiona Clayton, here on Hochanda.
Hello, a very warm welcome back to Hochanda. Do you know what we're about to have? Well, we're already having a busy show with Dawn Chocolate Baroque. Judith and Leslie, ladies, welcome back to Hochanda. Lovely to work with you. So what's kind of the theme with these brand new stamps?
We've got feathers.
We have.
And we've got some lovely backgrounds. And we've got some florals. So we've got a bit of everything. We've got a lovely limited edition.
Right.
And we have our usual cling, but this time with masking tissue. So it's all to play for.
It's all to play for. We're busy, like I said, already. And Judith, welcome back. And you got some demonstrations later on this hour?
I'll be back in a little while.
What we're going to be demonstrating? Which stamps?
I'm going to be using the square bubbles.
Square bubbles?
And rose duo.
Right.
I'll be using some masking tissue.
Really? Right, well, you can shop ahead for those already if you like to. Well, Judith, if you'd like to get ready for those demonstrations, I'll see you shortly. Thanks very much, Judith. Can't wait for this. Right, Leslie, come on. Tease us. Tease us.
OK.
What have we got then? Is it the feathers? Who's starting with this?
Yes, this one I shall be your wings, which I must admit, I loved that quote when I did that. And I think it just sums these up beautifully. We have a combination here of traditional style feathers and then more tangled too, with a larger one at the top and one at the bottom.
Right.
This is by Rachel, our ceramist. Our ceramicist who does all our ceramics for us. So she's done that. Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful?
Yeah.
That's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's stunning.
So, feathers, again, one of those a bit like a butterfly. You know, it's one of those images that you can use for so many occasions.
Yes, yes.
And, people have been loving this. There's been quite a lot on social media about these feathers, so...
These are beautiful.
Great.
Do you know what? You're absolutely loving these already. 10%'s already gone. Right. It's ridiculous. No, it's more than that. More than 10%'s already gone. Right, OK. Do you know what? Let's show you some cards, because these are beautiful.
Absolutely. The girls have had a field day. I think the feathers were always... we can always tell what the favourite stamps are from the design team.
Right.
I think the feathers have definitely been. Sue, again, has just come into her own, as usual, Sue. Thank you so much, because your drawings are just amazing.
Aren't they amazing?
And if you think all these have been hand-drawn again?
Of course, yeah, hand-drawn.
Yeah.
It's amazing, that, isn't it? When you look at the detail right there. Beautiful. Little bookmark.
Yeah, isn't that
That's
sweet?
a nice idea, isn't
Yeah,
it?
just something a little bit different. But again, I mean, the feathers can be for anything. They can be for celebration. You know, I think that one that you showed right at the very beginning, which was Doris.
Oh, yes.
I think that would make a very, very,
So hold it
very...
back up.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right,
I
that's
just
all right.
think it's a sympathy card. Do you know what?
Do you know what? Yeah, it deserves more airtime.
We don't want to do things like that, but we have to. And I think that is a sympathy card.
It's one of the most important cards we send, really, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
It has to be.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Isn't it? I think that's just a lovely, just the way it kind of fades away.
It
actually makes me quite emotional. I think it's...
I know what you mean. It's very poetic, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Thank you, Doreen.
Yeah, it's really clever card, that, actually. Oh, that is really clever. That's really clever. Do you know what? Can I have a look at this?
Yeah, please do.
Now,
yes.
do you know what? Rachel did this, you said?
Yes, the lady that did the cereal bowl and all the plates
course,
and all of that.
Rachel.
Yes, yes.
Rachel, if you're watching, that is just absolutely sensational.
Stunning. We're getting a nice collection now. David keeps putting an order in saying next time I'd like a cup and I'd like a saucer and I'd like this, because she's doing all sorts of wonderful things with our stamps on ceramics.
Isn't that nice? You know, honestly, these are stunning. And by the way, let's show you the stamp. And this is vulcanised rubber.
It is, yes. Guaranteed for a lifetime if you look after it.
A lifetime guarantee. Do you know what? They are sturdy, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they are stunning.
Oh,
and the detail and the etching on our stamps is very deep.
Very, very deep
always
indeed.
Get good images first time round.
By the way, we've got the clingerlings as well on the show too. If you want to phone at them, details bottom of the screen actually for that. Do you know, we'll try and show you some more. Should we do a couple more? Let's do a couple more. Go on. I know. Do you know, right, one more. I'll do one more now because we've got lots more to show you.
This is one of these very popular cards at the minute. They're very popular, this style of card at the moment.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Veronica. So
really?
you
That's an on-trend
combined with a
style.
couple of stamps from out of the Chocolate Baroque range. So, you know, again, feathers work with so many things. They'll work with florals, they'll work with all sorts, and work on their own.
Work on their own. Well, there we go. If you'd like to go for this, right. 30%'s now gone.
Oh my God.
So then it's 467,556. If you're free to member, that whole set, £15.29.
Wow.
30% has gone. Right. It's one of those. Am I right in saying, because I was just on the Craft Price Stop show, I was teasing this during the hour, and I was saying it's not even on your website
No,
yet. Is
it's
that
not.
right?
It's absolutely right. These we brought you to these as brand new sets of everything.
It's not even on your website.
Nope,
Right,
can't
there
buy
we
it
go.
from us yet.
Now the next one, Joe, we need to be quick to the next ones. There we go. If you'd like to go for this Baroque, this the Rose Duo, beautiful, £9.99.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
Yeah. Isn't that lovely? Again, something a little bit different from us. It's kind of the rose. Again, you can use this on its own with just the rose in the centre. And Judith has a beautiful demo this afternoon for that, so tune in then. But I think this could be for a wedding.
Yes.
You know, it also makes a nice invitation almost for a Deb party. You know, prom, anything like that.
I'd say so. I'd say so.
And again, birthdays. You know, all those other things. It's just amazing. These are the envelopes.
Envelopes are
Yeah, this
smart.
is Zoe, our envelope queen. She always does a.
Envelopes are so
Actually, that's
important.
Brenda, but she does. There are some envelopes later on in here that are from Zoe.
Well, do you know what? I'll show us later on. If you'd like to
Yes.
give this £9.99, we've got stacks of cards. I will
And
show.
they're
I'll
big
do a
stamps.
recap halfway
I mean,
through.
that's the full length of the A6 if you look at it. It's a big stamp.
It's a huge stamp, isn't it? Well, shall we have a look? There we go. Let's have a
Yeah.
little look. There we go. Oh, it is big, isn't it?
Yeah. So, you know.
So it's an
And that
A6
just,
stamp.
yeah, and that lovely fern that just goes with it can be used with that, and again can be used on its own or with a whole load of other stamps.
It really can. Lovely backgrounds for this, sense of perspective
Absolutely.
there. Well, £9.99 for a stamp. That's good value. It's 607-825. That's 607-825. Now the next one, one of my favourite cards, is from this selection here. We're ready for this. So this is the stamp. This is the design. It's also brand new. £9.99. Lords and ladies.
Now the
This.
reason for that is
Yeah,
the
why is
actual,
it?
yeah, well, the actual main image, although there's two big one with clovers, the main image itself is actually called a cuckoo pint.
Right. A
But
cuckoo pint.
A cuckoo pint. That's the
Sounds
actual
like a
name
young
of
one.
the plant and the flower.
Okay.
However, it's also known as Lords and Ladies. And I thought that, you know, went with the elegant chocolate baroque, so I thought Lords and Ladies, so we'd call it by its alternative name. So it has two names, that one.
That's impressive. That is impressive. Do you know, if you like to go for this, it's one stamp really. It was two images really.
Yes.
Well, it's two stamps really, but
It is
joined
two-
together.
No, no, again, they're not. You cut them as singles.
So you cut. So yeah,
Yes,
so there's
it makes
two
singles.
stamps,
There's two stamps on it, but exactly, yeah.
and you cut them up, and there
Yeah,
we go.
nothing.
And this is what you can create. This is beautiful.
Yeah, this is Doreen, the lady who did the one with the feather that we liked. So this is Doreen's. And again, you see, you just take the stamp from this one. Okay, so you've got the one from this new one here.
Oh yes.
And then you could also use the one from the last one too, this one,
Oh yes.
and you can create all of this. So,
Oh, I see in the background.
Yeah.
So they work well together. It's all a
Absolutely.
matching thing. Do you know what, Doreen? I'm loving Doreen's style.
yeah.
That is absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful, isn't it?
They're all impressive. Another one from Doreen.
Yeah.
Doreen. Do you know what, this is pretty. Isn't that
Isn't it?
nice?
That's very sweet. There, look at this one. This one from Julie.
Thanks
And
very much, Julie.
that cuckoo paint is just,
Oh,
it's a
Julie,
glory.
it's
For anybody
gorgeous.
who loves colouring, you can just really sit and colour and really, really get to town with this. It's
That's
beautiful.
a pleasurable image to colour, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Isn't that nice? You know what, £9.99, brand new today as well, is 052969. So that's the Lords and Ladies. We're busy for most of these. Right, 20% of that one's now gone already. Oh, it's getting a bit awkward now. Okay, not even 10 minutes into the show. We're talking 20%. Everything's busy. You've been shopping ahead for lots of these too. Now, we're talking about backgrounds now,
Yes,
Leslie.
yes.
These are cool. I love
Yeah,
this.
yeah. This one now. If anybody saw our birthday anniversary show at the beginning of this year,
Yes.
we did one with it had this in the background, which had the Chinese lanterns in it.
I
and a
know.
lot of people have been saying, "Oh, Leslie, I like that one, but I love the background on its own." So we do listen, and we've now produced the background on its own.
And that's what we got.
Yeah. And it's great because with our masking tissue, you can just stamp over the top. You can create great edges. I'm going to show. I have a demonstration actually. Sorry, Charlie, this afternoon. But I'm going to just.
I'll be watching
if
it's here.
if it's here, I'm going to be stamping it just with water.
Oh really? Oh really? Just with water? Mm-hmm. Oh, don't tease us. Can we do that now? All right, well, just stay tuned for later on there. What time's your next show?
2 o'clock this afternoon.
So all being well, 2 o'clock. But again, I am worried about the stock levels. I'm not just saying that. I am genuinely a little bit concerned. So if you'd like to go for this one, there we go. That is the stamp we're showcasing right now. They are
But again, you see how in
absolutely
background.
wonderful.
Yeah, but you can do also, and I love this. Okay, just show this one here.
Yeah, please
This
do.
is from Marga. This is our lady who's in the Netherlands, and she's just managed to do little squares.
Oh, I see.
And I think
Oh, what good
isn't that
idea.
sweet.
So it looks a bit more of a modern stamp, not
Yes.
like a grungy, cracked
Yeah,
background.
yeah.
Isn't
But
that
this is great for mixed
fantastic?
media because you can pour hot UT into this, you can do clay with this, you can stamp into
Right.
gesso, you can stamp into plaster, you can do all sorts with this. It makes a great mixed media stamp.
You can just go for it, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely go for it. There we go, £9.99. That's a beautiful card.
And a big
For £5
stamp.
And a big stamp. There we go. So lifetime guarantee, providing we look after them, of course. That's £9.99. That's 668-651. That is so deeply etched. That's absolutely beautiful. Well, any questions, do email us, studio@hochanda.com. Now, the next stamp set we got for you, quite similar,
Yeah.
but different shapes and
Yeah,
sizes.
square bubbles. Of course you have square bubbles, don't you? Why not? Why can't we have square ones instead of round ones?
Why not? Why not? Now, I just showed you this. This, if you liked this card, this is a stamp you need to make this background of the card. Very, very expressive. But if you want to dial them down slightly too, we can easily do that.
Look at this one from
Listen,
Brenda. That was
that's
from Julie.
gorgeous.
Look at this from Brenda. Now again, you see what I'm saying about the silhouette stamp? That's from the Rose Duo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, and then you've got the words from the feathers. So there's a
of
combination
course.
of 3 sets.
They all work well.
Yeah.
They all work well. There's some natural feel to these.
Yeah.
Right. Now then, that
Isn't
is
that great?
something else.
Yeah.
Anne did this.
Yes, that was Anne.
Anne, thank you. That's
Gorgeous.
absolutely magnificent.
Yeah.
It's a background.
Yeah.
It's not, well, it is a background. It's a frame.
It's a frame
It's a
you can stamp
striking
on it. Yes,
frame.
it is.
That's
It's-
great. And love this. All the design team, the brilliant Cal did this one.
Cal.
You're all very talented indeed. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. And I have to say, again, Carol, I love the way that that's been done. She hasn't actually made the stamp too pronounced, but it just blends so beautifully in white embossing powder, really sets it off.
It doesn't it? It pops. It really makes it look modern, funky style cards
Yeah.
as well. There we go. 20% of this one's gone. £9.99. 668-553. We've got more cards. I'm going to show you the rest later if we got the stock. Again, that is flying out. They're all flying out. They're not even on Chocolate Baroque's website. This is brand new. It's a privilege to have these at Hochanda. Now, you got another play pack here. Another artful play pack.
Yes,
This is
you
brilliant.
you know what we like with our limited editions.
Well, they fly out, don't they,
Yes,
normally?
yes.
A third's gone already, just to
Oh,
let you know. So this is
Right.
number 11.
This is number 11, yes.
Okay, so what's included in
This
this
one is a mixed media one. This one we have got 3 canvas boards in 3 assorted sizes.
Yeah.
We've got some MDF coasters, a wonderful MDF frame, which I'm going to use for my first demonstration, and then this sweet little nook, which has got wooden back and front, but it's all got little lines in too. So I think that to decorate up and give us a little gift is absolutely
That's beautiful.
And then we have this beautiful Hessian ribbon,
Oh, lovely.
which is really good. So you can paint that, you can stamp on that. Obviously you'd get a more not as clear image because you're stamping onto a textured surface.
Right,
But you can
okay.
stamp on paint on it, use it with this or as part of your mixed media canvases,
Yes, yes.
anything like that.
Well, that's going to be ideal. It's absolutely ideal. 40% now gone. 40% is now gone.
Okay.
£10.99 is 411844.
They always sell out when we bring them.
They do, don't they? I
Yeah.
do love that badge, you know.
Isn't it
It's one of my
sweet?
favourite items. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, and it's all properly spiral bound and
Yeah,
everything.
just gonna
So, you know,
say that.
no, sometimes these jam, but that is very free-flowing look, so it just
It
flows
is, yeah.
beautifully.
Do you know what, I have a nice little notepad. Or you won't even want to use it. I want to keep it.
Yeah.
Anyway, £10.99 for all of this. £10.99. That's good value for money. Is 411844. Now, number to dial 01733 602 000. Shop for these, and I would do it quickly. I'm not just saying that. You've heard the stock updates. We are getting through the stock quite quickly, and we're not even 8:15 in the morning. Well, we got demonstrations lined up. Let's see what you could be doing from these brand new stamps brought to us by Chocolate Baroque. Take a look at this. I've got to say, that last card from Doyne, it's an emotional card. We've got it right here,
I
actually.
must admit, that kind of makes me... It does bring tears to my eyes, that, because it just reminds me of somebody here and,
Yeah.
leaving us.
Yeah, that is really poetic card. Doyne, that's... I get goosebumps thinking of that, you know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh,
And if you want to make cards like this with, I mean, those stamps, to me, you know, feathers... I think, again, feathers can say a lot without having to have words.
Well, this is it. That says a lot.
Yeah.
And, Doyne, wonderful cards, and everyone on the design team, thank you so much. Well then, if you like the stamp... Oh, stamp set over... Did I hear that? Did I hear that? Right, over 60% of the stock's gone.
Thank you very much.
Just coming up to 8:15, and we're live here. This Tuesday morning, Leslie and I. This 60% of the stock has gone. £15.29, 467 556. If you'd like to get this, I would be quick. I'd get this now if you can, actually. I really would get this straight away to avoid disappointment. And what is it about feathers that's so popular, do you think?
I think it's a bit like the butterflies.
Yeah.
They're an inoffensive image. I
Yes.
always say butterflies are one of the most inoffensive images in the world, but
They
I think
are.
feathers are too. And a lot of
Easy
people
to
tend to
use.
say that they associate the dropping of a feather with an angel in heaven.
Right, yes.
That's something I've heard as well. So I think people find a lot of comfort in a feather.
And for home decor as well, like dream catchers and
absolutely,
so on.
yes. Well,
Oh.
yes. I mean, one of the stamps is a
Look at this
beautiful
for
card here
jewellery.
that Judas made it into a dream catcher.
Sure, well, go on, let's have a look.
Sorry,
I know,
just-
like a demonstration, but they just work so hard, the design team here.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at this card. Isn't that beautiful? They really are striking.
That's made into a dream catcher.
Aren't they nice? And also,
Yeah.
that's what 70% of the stock's now gone. Right, £16.99. I get this while you can. 467 556. We've got earrings. Is this earrings?
That's another necklace, actually.
Another necklace?
Yes, which I must put on.
Joe, it's going to go. We might as well show this now. Sorry, folks, but I don't want people to miss out.
I need to do a demo, Charlie.
Oh, there we go. Right, go on. There we go. We'll try. Have a quick look. Have a quick look. There we go. That's brilliant. Oh, very nice, very nice. Anyway, back to Leslie. Thanks, Leslie. Sorry.
It's okay. Okay. How's the play pack doing? Are we still...
60%.
Okay, right. Well, I better do this one quick now. In this play pack, we are getting...
One edge.
we're getting the frames, okay. This frame has got a recess in it.
Right.
And we've also got the MDF coaster, which fits quite, you know, like I planned it, fits in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to turn that into a frame that you could buy anywhere or sell for quite a lot of money. So let's start. I've got one that I've already done, but I want to show you where we're basics. I want to make this into sort of a texture. You know, like you get a texture frame or a textured mirror.
Okay.
And I'm using Cosmic Shimmer glue.
Yeah.
Other PVA glues are available. But just randomly put thin and thick squiggles, circles, dots, whatever you like. Okay? Doesn't matter. I leave it it's entirely up to you. You know, anything you want.
Right.
Okay, let's see how quick this is.
Joe, you absorb me so much as your demonstrations because I'm not really sure where it's going, which is a wonderful thing. But
Is that good or scary?
it's good because I learned so many new things from you, Leslie. It's
Thank
fantastic.
you.
I know
that's
lots of you do at home.
So there we go.
As
That's
well.
so. Little
We've
problem.
gone a bit quiet because
We've both got earpieces in and we've just heard the news.
it's limited stock now, so if you would like to go for the feathers, limited stock. So there we go. If you'd like to get those 10% or less from me, in the next few minutes is going to go. So there we go. Details bottom of the screen. £16.99. It's just a bit emotional, Leslie.
We brought a large stock as well.
Yeah, do you know what we have? Right, do me quick on that, please, if you'd like to get it. So,
Right, okay, so what you then do is you leave this to dry properly. And once it's dry, can I just put this somewhere where it's not going to stick to anybody?
absolutely.
This is what happens.
Right.
So it goes clear.
It's Cosmic Shimmer.
Cosmic Shimmer, and as you can feel, you will now have texture because it's raised.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's not really sticky and tucky.
No, no, it's not sticky at all once it dries, okay? So, now, this is our tissue paper.
Right.
So, I'm going to take this, okay, scrunch it up, and Mod Podge. Okay, oops, that's not travelled well.
Right. You've not put the lid on well.
I did, no, the lid was on all
All
right,
right.
but it just seems that it's decided that, you know what, because we're live television...
It's like travelling around with open milk. We should never do it. Always escapes, always
Absolutely,
leaks.
certainly does. Could I ask you to get a baby wipe out
Of
of that,
course.
please, Charlie? Thank you. You're a star, thank you very much. Okay, right, so, Mod Podge. is great. You don't need a lot of
Mod
it.
Podge.
Yeah, Mod Podge. What you want to do is to make this tacky. You don't want to make it swimming in glue.
What is it then? Is it
Mod Podge.
glue?
Mod Podge is actually a fantastic product in as much as that you can use it as a glue, you can use it as a sealer, you can actually use it over the top of other products to seal them. You can get it in various ones, so you can do it for outside projects as well. So
Right,
if you
okay.
paint stonework or anything, pottery for the garden,
Right.
you can get an outside sealant you put on which will stop your paint from slipping.
Really?
Yep. But it's also great in situations like this,
Oh, right.
where I'm just going to very quickly slap this on. Okay, and then we're going to get the tissue paper, and I'm going to try and do this in very quick stages, because I then need to go on to what I'm going to do with the coaster in the centre while this is kind of drying. Okay, so that's it. Now, you've got your tissue paper, and you're just going to just open it out, but not a lot, because you want to collect some of the you know, crinkles.
We're approaching half the stock gone. If you like the sheet masking
Yeah, this is-
tissue paper there, so
yeah.
it's the clean cushion mat as well, and one A4 sheet of masking tissue.
This isn't masking
nice enough.
tissue, I have to say. This is normal.
Oh, is that normal tissue? Oh,
Yes.
beg your pardon.
No,
beg
no,
your
no,
pardon.
it's fine. That's okay. No, it's the normal tissue paper. This. Yeah, the masking tissue. Judah's has a fabulous demonstration to show with that.
The Judith's coming up
Yeah.
all later on.
So, I may have to ask you to possibly dry that Charlie shortly with a heat gun.
I
We'll
certainly
see how
can
it goes in the studio. So I'll just put that to one side for now,
Yeah.
and I'll move on to the actual coaster. So I should actually put the Mod Podge away because.
We've learned. haven't we?
Yeah.
We learned from our mistake.
Right, acrylic paint, or you can even use gesso for this. It doesn't matter which you want to do.
Okay.
But again, I'm going to use a dry brush for this, so I don't need a lot. And I'm just actually going to knock that back because I'm going to stamp on it.
Okay.
So you don't need a huge amount.
Well, it's 70%
Oh gosh.
of the stock's gone of the play pack now. To the side of the screen. It's the assortment, but it's the value for these that's so impressive, you know. They're always such good value. That's why these come
Well,
out.
yeah,
They rarely last more than one show.
No,
I don't think they have, have they?
I don't think they ever have, no.
don't
The
think so.
idea is to bring value quality products to people that they can
Yeah.
play with and have a taste of things, so that they don't actually have to spend lots of money.
Hang on to buy a whole
practice-
pack of
Yeah,
something, you
yeah,
get a little
yeah.
taste of all of them.
And,
That's brilliant.
and I only do limited editions because then, you know, you feel kind of special. If you've been one of the lucky ones to get them, they're not even on our website. They never go on our website. They're only ever for Hochanda.
And that's lovely. And again, these stamps, not even on Chocolate Box website. So,
No.
so they're really, really new then, aren't they?
Yes, absolutely. So that's all I'm doing, look, and just a couple of ways, taking the paint a couple of ways. That way, A, it dries very quickly, but I'm just knocking it back, so it almost looks as if it's been sanded off.
Right.
So just clean that. Okay. So, how are we doing for time, folks? Am I all right?
Time on the show, and 22 minutes into the show. So
We're
we're
all
doing
right.
all right.
So I'm okay, because I've got Julie's got a wonderful demonstration, and I don't want her to miss out on that one.
No, that's fine, that's fine.
So I'm just actually, this is dry, but I just want to make sure it is. But these are great surfaces. The MDF, the canvas boards, the little notebook, they're all fabulous surfaces to work on.
Yeah,
So if you
yeah.
like to try mixed media and you want to just dip your toe in,
Without investing a lot of money into
this is yeah.
stacks this, stacks this, stacks
Yeah.
this. It's like a try-me mixed media pack, I think. These.
Yes.
It's artful extras. Nearly 80% is gone though. It's £10.99, and that's everything you're getting. So yeah, fabric inside there, beautiful. We're
So-
getting that wooden. That's it is like a plywood.
Yes,
the
it
case
is.
for that
Yeah.
little.
So you can
notepad.
gesso it, you can paint in it, you could cover it if you wanted
Little
to.
stencils.
You could stencil onto
Really
it,
go
you can
for it.
stamp onto it. You can actually, I'm going to show you what I can do with this in a minute. So I've inked up one of our feathers
Yeah.
from our lovely I Shall Be Your Wings. So, and what you do is I'm going to do them in a 3 because you know we've talked about 3s looking good. So, okay. Right, so there's the one look, and I'm also going to put its friend on the other side. So if you're stamping in a set of 3,
Yeah.
you do it one of 2 ways. You either do the middle one, or if you're not sure where the middle is, You do the two outsides, and then you'll get the middle one in. Or should get the middle one in perfect.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
I do. Just to let you know, folks, we've now sold out of these feathers. So then, we're nearly 20 minutes into the show, 25 minutes into the show.
Am I gonna have to phone my husband?
I think so, yes. It might be a bit
Poor
awkward.
soul.
Hopefully we'll get more. We're going to make some calls. We'll work something out for you. Hopefully we can. But for now, it's sold out. Well
I can't believe that. Thank you so much.
It's brilliant. Thank you indeed.
Bring more stock than we've ever brought before.
That was
24 minutes and it's gone.
Yeah, I know, that has to be a type of record, put it that way. Thank you very much for tuning in and buying those. We've got lots more on the show there at Hochanda.com.
So that's the first two, look.
I see why they've sold out. They're beautiful.
Aren't they? I mean, you think these are all hand-drawn. And then I've got to say, sorry, I know that it's our own product and I shouldn't boast about it, but I do think our product is brilliant.
Yeah.
Can you see how fine that detail is?
It's beautiful. And the hand-drawn, let's not forget that. That's what's impressive.
Yeah. So let's put the other one in. So I'm putting it in the other way around, look.
The play pack is also limited.
Oh, goodness.
Limited stock, so they go 411.
I may have to move on a little bit then.
No, I'll spoil as it is.
There you go, look. There's the... just on the... How good and clear do they look?
Onto that surface.
On there.
It is, it's crisp. It's like HD stamping. You know what I mean? That's what it's like for me.
Let's go on. This is possibly dry.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's dry actually very quickly. Because I'm only going to do part of this now. I've got one I have finished, but I want to show you the next couple of steps.
Oh, lovely.
So I'm not going to do the whole thing. Okay. Yeah. I didn't use a lot of Mod Podge. And you don't want to, because you don't want to tear the tissue, you just want it enough.
You want to secure it on, don't you, really?
Now, you might want to take my mic out for a minute, because I'm just going to do the horrible sanding thing. Only if this is dry properly can you do this. If it's still damp, you won't get the clean edge. Sorry, Charlie.
I don't mind it, actually. I'm just a bit irritated.
But you see how quick it is?
Yeah. It's a great way. It just looks professional, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that limited stock Chocolate Rock Artful Extras 11. It's the limited edition bundle. It includes canvas boards, MDF, and much more. We've got a bit of fabric in there too. £10.99. So 10% or less remaining. 411844.
Hessian fabric and ribbon is great for texture. Beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So there we go. Can you see how smooth and finished off that edge is?
Well, that's quick, isn't it?
Isn't it?
You're already up to a professional foundation here, aren't we?
Right,
Professional
so
foundation.
I'm not going to do all of this, but I want to show you very quickly. Oh, that might have helped if I'd shaken it.
Yeah.
That doesn't look very nice. Try again. Black paint. So black acrylic.
Yeah.
That's better. Right, let's take a... Okay, so... my small roll. Well, at least I got my voice this week.
Yeah. I know, how are you feeling now?
Well, I've still got a cough and a cold, but at least the voice is there.
Okay.
Right.
Water.
Thank you. So now you'll start to see how this starts to become to its own.
Oh, lovely.
So you suddenly start to get texture.
Yeah.
Might help if I...
This is a lovely idea.
Yeah. And you remember how this started out?
Yeah.
A plain frame.
So Mod Podge, tissue,
Yeah.
and cosmic shimmer glue
underneath
on the
to start
frame.
it off. As I say, I won't do the whole thing, but you can get where I'm coming from here. Because what I want to do is I want to actually dry it. Okay. And then we can come back to how we... As I appreciate we've got other things to do.
We've got lots more stamps, we've got background stamps, we've got beautiful floor designs, lots of hand-drawn designs there. So, feathers, solid. I've had one sell out already, so if you just flicked on, if you can go to their website, just to let you know, we've got other items available at the moment, and they're all brand new stamps from Chocolate Baroque. It's lovely.
Right, that I think is... Yeah, it's almost dry. Because what I want to do is to show you how it starts to... Okay, so very, very quickly, taking some wax. Okay.
Some blue, that's nice, isn't it?
And you start to... This is still not quite dry, but you'll get the idea of what I'm doing here. So I've taken what colour, and then I'm taking a turquoise as well.
Okay.
Okay, which I've just put everywhere. And then you can do that over the top, look. And this is how you start to build up the frame. So I don't know if you can see that on the overhead.
Yeah, yeah. Beautiful.
Look at that.
Oh, this is nice. Oh, I like it. Oh, we see how it's coming together, yeah.
So here, we substitute.
Oh, right.
There, look at that. Now look at that for a frame.
That is beautiful.
And then what I have done with pencils, okay, I started to colour in the actual... So just normal coloured, well, I've done normal pencils there and started to colour in.
It's sort of vintagey, isn't it? That middle
and
bit.
then that on set will fit. You would glue that in the inside.
So how did they build the outside? Do you just rub a bit of paint off then?
No, that's done the same way on this look. So I just...
Oh, I see, just the way you apply the paint.
Just, yeah, you don't apply the paint fully, that's why you just put a little bit on. And then it looks as if it's almost shabby and off.
I see. See, I rubbed a bit off. Oh, I see.
So there, you've gone from this, okay, to that. And I reckon if you then made that, you could sell that quite well, because I think that is just... What do you reckon? What a
beautiful frame. For photographs as well.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. I think that's beautiful. Well, shall I do a quick recap?
Yes.
Let's say hello to Juice. Thanks very much, Leslie. That's a beautiful demonstration. And again, I learned so much there. We can learn much more. Judith's getting ready for another demonstration, but let's see what you could be doing with these beautiful brand new stamps. I do love that card from Dorian. That last one was sort of thinking if he was smart, isn't it? Now then, thanks to Leslie for our last demonstration. We've got more demonstrations with Judith actually coming up in a few moments' time. But if you just tuned in, we have got a brand new selection from Chocolate Baroque. And this is so very much their style. But the theme here as well, we've got nature. We did have feathers. Hopefully we'll have some more stock later on. Can't promise anything at the moment. We've got floor designs here. We've got beautiful natural-looking backgrounds too. Now, have a look at this one. This is beautiful. Now, this could be, well, it's square bubbles we've got here. Single background stamps. It could look like cracked bits of mud. It can have that crackle kind of effect for your distressed kind of looks. But this could also be for your bright, bold pieces of art. Let me show you what I mean right here. Isn't this smart? So use it for embossing if you want to do. When you're heat embossing with this, with gold, is beautiful, which is what Carol's done right there, I think. That is striking. Isn't that beautiful? That's absolutely blown me away. And to give you some distressings, absolutely ideal. I think that's what's been done from Brenda. Forgive me if I'm wrong, Brenda, but yeah, it looks like some distressings there. Gorgeous. And then we talk about using these into frames. Now, a third of the stock's gone. Use them for frames. Beautiful. Made for a bit more washed out backgrounds. They're beautiful. Brenda's done this one. Anne did that one, sorry. Thank you very much to Anne. And then this one is Julie. Well, £9.99, 668 553. A6 single background stamp. All of these, provided we look after these stamps, a lifetime guarantee, folks. Lifetime guarantee. And look at that, Joe. It's hard to see sometimes on the cameras, but you see, they're so deeply etched. Look at that. Look how deep they are. It really is impressive. That goes the same for Chocolate Baroque stamps, generally speaking. They're just such good quality. They're beautiful. They're going £9.99, brand new today. Now, another one we got brand new today. This is beautiful. Now, what I love about stamps like these, you can use them totally, but if you're on the tiles, I like that, on the tiles, I like what they did there. You can use these, you can always stamp it like this, rather than a flat, solid image. If you've got a piece of card, you can grunge them up like that. See, a lot of people use stamps like this, it's beautiful. But then, that's how you get a slightly distorted pattern, just like so. If you want to use it all in one go, you can do. Isn't that beautiful? Now, one of my favourite cards is this. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the bright, bold colours we're celebrating there. I know who did this one. This was... Oh, there's no name for this one. Oh, I'll find out. That's a Margaret. They're trying to mouth the name to me. I'll remember. I'll ask you when I see that one. It's at £9.99. It's 668 651. Again, that's 40% of the stock has gone. Bear in mind, I'll find out the name who did that card. That's beautiful. Now then, next up, they're the backgrounds. We've got lords and ladies. This is very, very smart, these stamps. So again, we've got two images on the one stamp. So you cut them in the middle. You've got two stamps once you cut it up. This is absolutely beautiful. Again, vulcanized rubber we got here. This is very popular. This is very popular. This is beautiful. This one's from Doreen as well. Doreen, if you're watching, I'm a huge, huge fan. Doreen, you're a very talented lady. They're all talented, all the design team. This is pretty too. Look at that. Isn't that smart? For home decor, these are absolutely divine. Again, if you want to have some watercolour kind of painterly kind of look, you can do that. If you want to heat emboss them, why not go for it? But if you're looking to get some more images, some fresh images for your colouring in, why not? Just go for it. And a lot of these next stamps I'm about to show you, they will work together. So that's the Lords and Ladies A6 stamp sheet, £9.99, 052 969. So there we are, beautiful selection. Now, next one we've got is the Rose Duo. Flying out, absolutely flying out. Right, we've got Dominique, Judith, we've got Magda, Marga as well. Is it Marga who did the last one? Marga did that card. There we go. Marga, forgive me. So Marga did that one right there. Thanks very much. That's from previous stamp set. Thanks, Marga. Right, here we go. I told you I would get there. Now then, back to this one there. This is the Rose Duo. This is a beautiful one. Now, I've got to say, envelopes, what a wonderful idea. It's not often I see envelopes dressed up into a project, and why not? They should be. They really should be. Now, you've also got another stamp in here, part of the duo. How beautiful is that? How divine is that? Oh, they're so poetic, these cards. To give a sense of dimension, second-generation stamping just works wonders with stamps designed like that. And these are hand-drawn, folks, don't forget. That's what the stamps looks like, and that is clearly the designs you're getting. £9.99, not even on their website, on Chocolate Baroque's website. You will find them on Hochanda's website, on our own website, hochanda.com. It's exclusive to Hochanda at the moment. Now, have we got some back? Oh, well, we've made calls. This sold out early on in this show. Oh, I dropped it. But we've got some back in stock. £16.99. It's 467556. Again, brand new to Hochanda today. That is what you're getting. Thankfully, we have a photo because I've dropped it. Dispatched from the 8th of May. So you get the same stamps. It's the same price. Your P&P is exactly the same. You just wait an extra few days. You just wait an extra week. Today dispatched 8th of May. 467556. Now, I've got to show you some examples here. Right, are we ready? Right, I'm going to dig deep. I'll show you as many as I can for this. Right, firstly, cards. They're just beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, what is it about feathers? I asked Leslie this. Well, the feathers, they're just so usable. They're non-offensive. They're like butterflies. I think guys, girls can enjoy these. Variety of age groups, but not just feather. You've got designs, funky designs within the feather. It's so clever. I haven't seen feather stamps quite like this before. That, Zoe, who made this, is absolutely striking. That, look at that contrast. It's like a fresh, stony background. That's absolutely beautiful. I love all these cards. They're really smart, really smart indeed. Again, if you have got limited colours, why not? So we've done another beautiful white embossing with a gold pen right there. But again, if you're using these for happy birthdays, sad occasions, happy occasions, condolence cards, if we've got a stamp that's suitable for those two types of occasions, it's bound to be used. It's bound to be well used, and therefore it's so so versatile. Now, 10% nearly of the restock has already gone for this. £16. Oh, look at that. Now look at that. Rachel did this. That is beautiful. Now, I wonder if it's the same Rachel who did the ceramic works as well. That is absolutely divine. Rachel did this. That is absolutely striking. There we go. That's what you could do. Jewellery from this as well. You know what? Let's have a look at this piece. Just quickly. This is striking. Little necklaces there. Obviously, you need to sand down the edges. But if you're using it on shrink plastic, look at that. It's all got the detail there. That's absolutely striking. £15.29. It's just such a usable set. They're just beautiful. That's why they're busy. Price is good, of course. They're just beautiful. £16.99. 467 556. So there we go. I shall be your wings. Oh, beautiful. Oh, gives me goosebumps, this selection. Do you know what I mean? It gives me goosebumps. Oh, it's beautiful. Now, we've also got the cling-a-lings. There we go. Comes with one A4 sheet of masking tissue. Half the stock's gone. £9.99, 452 267. So any questions, do dial the number 01733 602,000. Let's get Facebook going. What do you think about these stamps? What ideas have you got for these beautiful stamps? Now, we're joined with Judith as well. Judith, welcome back. They're wonderful stamps, aren't they?
They are, really brilliant.
They're and a lot of them are hand-drawn.
They're all hand-drawn. Yeah, all hand-drawn by Sue.
That's brilliant. Sue, thank you very much indeed. Talented, talented lady. So, Judith, what's the first demonstration that you'd like to show us?
OK, I'm going to be making a card using the square bubbles.
Right.
And the rose duo.
OK, lovely.
And using the masking tissue today.
Oh, fantastic. OK, so what's the first step?
Okay, I've got a finished sample.
Lovely.
I can show you where we're going.
OK.
So this is the card that I'm going to be making today.
Judith, that's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful, OK.
OK, so I'll put that to one side. And I'm going to be using some of the drawing cartridge, which we bring onto the shows.
You do regularly,
quite
yes.
frequently. It's a lovely surface to work on, and it's great for adding lots of water to the surface. But I like it just because it's a lovely smooth surface to work on.
And that's generally good for stamping.
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
So I've got some masking tissue. I've used this a couple of times
Right.
when I've been preparing the demo, but it's great because you can reuse it and put it back onto its backing.
Oh, I see. That's really good. And we get an A4 sheet of that with a clingerling.
Yes.
That's really good.
And it's great just to use over and over again.
So you think what dies you've got? You might have heart-shaped dies.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant idea.
That's right.
Exciting.
You can stamp your stamp images and cut them out, and you can use it that way, or you can use it with your dies to mask off areas of your card.
That's a great idea.
And that's what I'm going to do for this project.
OK.
OK. So first of all, I'm going to use the smaller one, the smaller mask that I've cut out. Just need to put my glasses on. And cover the inner part of my background. And create the outer part of the background.
Right.
So I'm just going
In fact,
to...
it's reusable.
Yeah, it's brilliant. So you're getting really good value for money. And I'm just going to ink up the background with some distress ink.
Mm.
I'm not going to take too much time doing this because it's really only just to put a little bit of background colour onto the card.
So we've got queues on the phones just over a minute long. As highly as a prize, the call centre's been flat out this hour, absolutely flat out. Don't forget, quick way to orders on our website, hochanda.com. We've got all these stamps sold out already, but we've got some stock back on extended delivery. By the way, this one, the bubbles, half the stock's gone. The bubbles. And Chocolate Rock's back at 2 o'clock this afternoon. All being well with stock.
These are brilliant backgrounds, you know, so versatile.
They're cool, aren't they?
Yeah, you can use them, you know, in their entirety. You can use them for little portions, not actually put them on a block. You can just use little portions of them, use them to make frames. They really are useful stamps.
And how long have you been in crafter for?
All my life. I crafted with my mum when I was a child and did all sorts of things.
Yeah.
But I came to card making about 20 years ago, something like that.
Right, OK.
Yeah.
But it's been a passion ever since.
Yeah,
fantastic.
I love rubber stamping. OK, so finished with the green.
What's like about rubber stamps?
I love rubber stamps because you can use them for so many different things. You can add a lot of heat to them, and if you look after them well, they last a lifetime.
Right, OK.
As Leslie says, as long as you don't give them to the dog or stick them in the dishwasher, you know, they are really, really good.
To look after life, to guarantee them for a lifetime, with chocolate rocks.
Absolutely brilliant. But you can stamp into, you know, hot things. You can, you know...
embossing powders and things, wonder crystals perhaps, yeah?
You can put a bit of greaseproof paper over them and iron onto them and you can do all sorts of things.
Really?
Yeah,
you can do that?
Absolutely brilliant. You know, they're so durable.
So it withstands a lot of heat then,
yeah,
don't
they do.
That's,
yeah, absolutely.
That's impressive.
Brilliant.
Didn't think style. Wow.
Oh yeah, 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 absolutely brilliant. So yeah, rubber stamps are fantastic to work with.
Do you want the feathers? Is it, now, since you mentioned fabric, I'm thinking cushions as well with those.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bags for life.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love stamping onto fabric.
Yeah.
And adding a bit of texture to projects. You know, rubber stamps are absolutely brilliant. You know, your imagination. You know, whatever you can think of, you can use rubber stamps for. So yeah, wonderful things to work with. Okay, so that's created the outside of my background. I've just added a little bit of blue for shadows, and this is creating a false frame, if you like, and it makes it look as if I've got layers on my card when I haven't actually got layers, which is brilliant when you're posting cards through the post. It means that it looks as if it's layered, but it's actually only one layer.
Right,
and then it's not going to be so expensive to post. So that's why I've done it this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to use my square bubble stamp, and I'm going to use a dark blue ink, just a dye-based ink, and I'm going to go all over the background with this just very quickly. And it doesn't really matter how you do this. It doesn't matter if you overlap, because it's quite a good stamp to... Oops, my lid stuck to my... if it overlaps a little bit, it's not the end of the world. So I'm just going to work my way around the background.
Do you worry if you overlap it slightly?
No, I'm not worried about that, because it's quite random, and you know, it doesn't look awful if it overlaps slightly. So I'm just going to work my way around, because it's a random pattern. You can kind of get away with that.
There's not an obvious join line, which is handy.
No. So I'm just going to...
We'll go about just under 12 minutes on the show, just to let you know.
Okay.
That's a memento ink pad to be using.
Yeah, yeah, but any dye-based ink would be fine.
Yeah.
Whatever you happen to have in your stash.
Don't forget, if you like the masking tissue, this I'm excited by this. This is the masking tissue, details bottom of the screen. So you got one A4 sheet there, and that's with the two A4 cling cushion mounts flying through the stock of this. So 60%, was it? Yeah, 60% of the stock's gone, so £9.99. This mask, that's great, but again, it's an A4 sheet, so think what dyes you've got. How are you going to cut yours out? What masks are you going to make, which you can reuse time and time again? 452-267. Okay. How do we look after these masks, by the way? Do you put them back on the back end?
Just put it back on your back end. Okay. Because it's clear, I can't find my mask, my back end at the moment for my other one, but no worries. I've used it 2 or 3 times, so I'll look for it later.
We'll find it for you.
No problem. I'll find it later. I've just managed to stick this together, so if I can't unstick it, I'll just go to my one that I've prepared earlier.
Is that right?
Yeah. It's live TV, isn't it?
It happens. It's live. Yeah. It's live, Judith. It's live.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
I'll give you a moment if you need one.
That's fine. I'll sort it out. Okay, so now I'm just going to stick this one over the top. And just very quickly.
Oh, I see.
Pop this over here. I'm not going to actually ink this because we are running short of time, and I'm going to go to the one I prepared
Well, no, but we get the idea, don't we?
But anyway, you would basically just pop that one over there. So I'm going to go to the one that I've prepared earlier.
Beautiful.
So that you can see.
Don't forget to like the background stamp. Again, £9.99 Baroque. It's the square bubbles. 60% of the stock's gone there. 668-553. Again, £9.99. Beautiful. It's a great value for money. All of these, they're all hand-drawn, these stamps. They're all brand new to Hochanda. None of these, the what we've got on the counter, none of them are even on Chocolate Baroque's own website. So that's new. Now then, the I Shall Be Your Wings. This is a wonderful name for a wonderful stamp set. It's absolutely flying out, no pun intended. There we go. It's £16.99. Now then, nearly 30% of the stock's gone. It's 467,556, nearly 30% that we stopped. Please forget, this one, that's sold out earlier on during this hour. It's sold out. We've got some stock back on extended delivery, so you wait an extra week. Dispatch on the 8th of May, but the point is, it's still available now. It's the same price, same deal, same P&P. You just wait an extra week for it to be delivered to your door. So, thanks, Judy.
So I've put my mask over the one that I prepared earlier.
Yes.
I applied a little bit of greening around the inside of this frame. I haven't gone all the way over because I want it to have a sort of like a halo effect.
Okay.
And I've left the inside of it still white. And this is now nicely dry because it's one that I prepared earlier.
Yeah,
I want it dry because I'm going to do a little bit of embossing. Okay, and I don't want my embossing powder to stick to this ink.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to use the foliage stamp from the Rose Duo to create my focal.
Yeah,
point.
okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this with Versamark. And I've kept this mask on because I don't want my the actual stems to go onto my frame.
Right,
this is where I'm creating the false frame around the image. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this on here. I'm just going to turn it slightly sideways. When you've got a long stamp, it's easier to stamp sideways on like this. So I'm going to do this.
Okay. It's a beautiful background already.
And I'm just going to put that on there. I'm just going to borrow one of Leslie's dry brushes here.
It's fine powder, though, isn't it? Oh, that's the Wow embossing powder.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely fascinated by what you do. Yeah, but do you know what, and it's the quality of the stamp we're showing off right now as well. It's the designs, of course, but it's actually the quality of these rubber stamps. They are beautiful.
Okay.
That is so fine, some of that detail.
Just caught a little bit up there. Just want to take that off.
Perfectionist, Judith.
Yeah.
I like it, it's brilliant.
Right, so I'm just going to quickly emboss this.
Yeah.
Can I get you to pop that embossing back in my pot for me, Charlie? Would you mind?
Certainly can. Certainly can. Don't forget, we've got about 6 minutes left on the show, folks. So we have got stamps available on the show. Chocolate Rock with Leslie and Judith will be back at 2 o'clock this afternoon, so stay tuned for more demonstrations later on. But again, it really depends about what stock we've got left to show. So one sellout already with the feathers. We've got a bit of stock back on extended delivery. 30% of that stock's gone already. Oh, by the way, the Playful Pack, you know those limited edition art packs we've got, the mixed media ones? The latest one we've got today, this is limited edition number 11, so it's brand new today. A handful left though, very, very limited stock. So £10.99, and that's 411844.
And then I'm just using a couple of other colours just to tone in with the background that I used earlier. The blue Memento ink that I used for the square bubbles.
Yeah.
And a green Memento ink. And I'm using first and second generation. And I'm just building up around the copper embossing that I did earlier.
Oh.
And then I'm just going to peel off the frame. Oops. And there we go. That's my finished. I haven't embossed around
beautiful, Judith.
this as I did in my finished one.
That is gorgeous.
Speed, but there we go.
What a lovely frame. And again, I think it's a background stamp. Well, it is the background. It frames it beautifully, doesn't it? That's gorgeous. Well, there we go, £9.99 if you'd like to go for the Rose Duo stamp. Details side of the screen. Again, if you like the square bubble, that's what Judith kind of showed us for that frame on there. Beautiful. Very, very smart job. We've got some more inspiration. Judith, thanks very much. It's beautiful. If you'd like to see what else you can be doing with this beautiful array of stamps we've got on today's show, take a look at this short video. Well, there we go. We have got a lot of brand new designs. Let's recap the first one. This is the I Shall Be Your Wings. It's sold out early on this live show. It's been ridiculously busy. A third of the restock's gone. £60.99 or less if you're a Feed member, and you wait an extra 7 days for it to be delivered to your home. Now, should we show some more examples while we're talking about this stamp set? Because it has been so popular, Leslie, and it's obvious why. Feathers are just so usable, but these are beautiful. These are stunning.
This is done by our ceramic lady, our ceramicist. This is Rachel. Okay.
Isn't that great?
Isn't that beautiful?
Love that.
So she's actually stamped onto the canvas bag, and she's done feathers so they look as if they're free floating.
Beautiful.
I think that's gorgeous.
They are lovely, and is this fabric as well on here?
Yes.
Brenda's done this.
Yeah. It's a type of yes, it is a canvas fabric.
Canvas fabric, yeah. But that's beautiful. It's fabric onto card. Why not? Why not? And now this we haven't really seen properly yet. Judith, thanks.
Yeah, her first doing of Coptic binding, so she's actually bound the whole book herself.
Oh, you're joking?
No,
that's really amazing. Oh, look.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, I like that. That's smart, isn't it?
We're going to have to bring that to a show, I think. We're going to have to show binding, I think, one day.
I wouldn't know where to start.
It's actually a lot easier than it looks.
Oh, that is
that
beautiful. That is a beautiful thing. Yeah. What a gift. What a gift is that. Yeah. Can I show this one again? Rachel did this. Rachel, that is just...
Brochures.
Mind-blowingly impressive. Yeah. Isn't that nice?
We are very, very fortunate. We have a fantastic team. Thank you, girls, as always. Love you to bits. You are just amazing.
You are. What's this? Rachel's done this one. Do you know how that's been done?
Yes, that's with the soft relief paste that we sometimes bring onto the show. That's sold out again like that. So that you actually palette knife that onto our stamps, wait till it dries, and then it comes off like that.
Do you know what, there's more? £15 or £50.29 Freedom member price, otherwise £16.99. It's at 467,556. So again, £60.99 or less than that, £50.29 for Freedom members. Beautiful. Now then, we've got the Rose Duo. Let's go through this one too. This is also very popular. We've got a minute on the show, sadly. So the Rose, let's show this. Now, 40%, Leslie, of the stock here is gone. So why do you think that is? Why has it been so popular?
Again, because, again, it Rose. You know, again, you can Rose by any other name. You can use it for so many different things. I like the idea this could be part of a bridal bouquet. You know, you could do this for a wedding card. You could do it for wedding invitations.
Of course you could. Very usable.
Yeah, as well as making it for a birthday.
And if you read the stamp, if you're wondering where the light area is dark, obvious thing to say, but as a colouring as a colourist, as a novice like myself, then that do you know what that would be?
Yes, so it puts all the highlights in with the dots and the lines to help you where the shading is.
Isn't that great? It's been brilliant. Judy, thanks very much. Lovely demonstration. It's fantastic. And Leslie, so you're back at both back at 2 o'clock.
I'm 2 o'clock, but I'm actually making another appearance as somebody else in Crafty Individuals at 10 o'clock.
You'll be back at 10 o'clock, won't you?
I will.
John, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. So we've got the background stamps. If you like feathers, we've got those on the show too. That artful play pack, by the way, we've got that on the show, but very, very limited stock. Thank you, ladies. Thanks to you at home. We've got Phil Martin coming your way at Hochanda after this. There we go, got Diamonds by Sue Wilson, one day special with Phil Martin after the break. Looking forward to this. Crafty Individuals at 10 o'clock, and then Quilters Trading Post. We've got lots of variation at your home of crafts, hobbies and arts. We'll see you with Haley after this.
Hochanda have yet again partnered with Created Events to bring you Hochanda Live, the inspirational craft, hobby and art roadshow. This is a one-day event where Created have lined up many of your crafting favourites, including Phil Martin, Stamp Addicts, Inkylicious, Be Crafty, Imagination Crafts and many more. There'll also be opportunities for you to get crafty with a fantastic selection of demonstrations and various make and takes. So come along and meet other members of the Hochanda family on Saturday the 23rd of June at Hangar 42, Bruntingthorpe, Leicestershire. Get your ticket here today and we'll see you there.
Hi, I'm Lizzie and I've been chosen to represent the brand of threaders from Crafters Companion. How exciting is that? Now, I've seen a few little bits and pieces that are going to come our way, and they are so exciting. So there's machine embroidery, there's applique, there's quilting, there's just normal stitching. What more can we say? It's absolutely fantastic. Think of all those things, and I'm going to inspire you, the new stitcher, and I'm going to inspire you, the experienced stitcher. And hopefully all of us together will be on that journey and we can learn from each other. So join me for the Threaders shows on Hochanda.
Welcome to the newest exciting way to shop here at Hochanda, Craft Price Drop. Tune in for your favourite craft brands at absolutely incredible low prices. Make sure to get in early before the quantity reaches zero and the price locks. You've got to be in it to win it. Everybody pays the lowest price.
Hello there and welcome back. Welcome back to our 9 AM show. It's the first opportunity for us to share the one-day special with you today. It's actually launched last night to phenomenal success.
It was, thank you, and thank you everybody, well done.
Yeah, well, this is
beautiful dies, beautiful prize.
Exactly. We've got a fabulous deal. The details are up on your screen. You've got 24 dies in this one-day special. Brilliant saving of £13. And you're going to be able to get some of the new releases. So
yeah,
these are April releases.
Absolutely. So these are Sue's brand new release. They've literally only been out a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So you will definitely not have seen these on TV before.
Okay.
It's the first time, I think, that we've brought them to Hochanda so close to a release date.
Yes.
So this really is an opportunity to get the very latest dies from Sue. Obviously, it's my bundle. I've put the bundle together. Yeah, absolutely, yeah, because Sue does obviously more than this. But I've chosen dies that will give you backgrounds, that will give you frames, that will give you embellishments and butterflies and flowers. Yeah. It's a really good all-round bundle, this.
And I love it because you've got dies that are going to be able to be used for your background, your foreground, your embellishments. Absolutely beautiful collection. We'll mention that we do have a couple of stamps available for you too that are going to work alongside two of the dies that we are seeing in our collection here. They are the Caroline and the Nina dies, so you will see those sitting on the top of our display there. But talk us around what we've got, Phil.
Okay, so we'll start at the top and we'll start with Nina, which Caroline and Nina are my favourites. I love the frames and tags. Sue's like put them in the frames and tags category because this is literally what they are. But what you have, we'll show you the dies in a second, is you've got the ability to use these with the background, without the background, just the foreground. You've then got the extra bit for the centre, for the sentiments. And let's just take a second to look at the detail in that die.
Beautiful.
It's absolutely incredible. Nina is one of my favourites. It works in landscape or portrait. There we go. That just shows you what that looks like with the white card behind it. That's just using two-tone cardstock.
And I love it because we're completing something completely different. Same die, but totally different look.
Absolutely. And this is the key thing now when we're buying dies. We want them to give you lots of different looks. This is just using distress oxide and fading it in underneath. Very classy, very elegant cards.
Embossing folder, by the way, we have got a set of 2 embossing folders, £9.99. Jump onto the website, you will find those too as well.
We have,
so the second one that we've got is Caroline.
So Caroline, again, is one of those really good all-rounders. The detail in that is incredible. You only need to look at the picture and it shows you how much detail there is in that. But more importantly, you've got 6 individual dies from this one alone. You can see where Sue's broken them up. So again, you can use the back panel on its own. You can then use it with the lacy part. The small oval in the centre is brilliant for your small sentiment stamps. And again, it works portrait or landscape, which for me is quite important. It depends what mood I'm in, which way which orientation the card is going to make.
Absolutely good. I love that kind of bright pink that we've got there. But have a look at this, where the muted tones have been used.
So
multiple
different
layers, giving you that wonderful effect as well.
So different, and this is what we want now when we're getting dyes. We want them to give us lots of different looks from the same dye, and if you change that and turn it on its side, and then you've got absolutely yeah, darling. Then you've got I know that's not right, but if you look, that's a completely different looking card, still the same dye set.
Of course, there's more. It's not just those two dyes. We are talking about all the others as well. So we work our way along the bottom. Of course, if you want your embellishment, you've got that gorgeous climbing floral vine. This is gorgeous. We saw this on that first sample that I showed you.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So the climbing floral vine, which is what we're looking at now, is absolutely beautiful. It's really good for paper piecing as well. So you can cut that in different coloured cardstock and then inlay, like in the daisy part. Really, really delicate, really intricate. Used as a corner there, which you wouldn't normally think. You would normally just use it as it is.
And then a border again
here.
Yeah,
absolutely. This is one that I've used my shimmer shakers on to change the colour of. So once you've got these dyes, you've then got the opportunity to create them in so many different ways.
I love it. Next one that we've got is a set of floral embellishments with some lovely little kind of accent pieces.
Dianthus, mini carnations. Absolutely beautiful. Now, you know me and flowers on my card. You can never have too many flower dyes. Even if you've got loads and loads of flower dyes already, you can still never have too many. These work with the others. So if you, for example, have got Sue's orange blossom or daisies, the dianthus will fit really nicely in the middle of that, and it's a beautiful dye set in its own right. 6 individual dyes there.
Do you like that?
And look at the shape of that.
Gorgeous. I love these.
Doesn't look like the picture on the die, does it?
No.
So you play with these once you get these home, and you can change the shape of them. Did you squash that, Hayley?
No.
So you get these home and you start playing with the shape.
Heavy-handed days last night.
So you can curl, even though they're small flowers, you can curl them back still with your tweezers, use your flower shaping tools and make them rounded, or indeed fold them like I've done.
I love these. And you will have noticed those fabulous butterflies featured, which are on the next die that we've got within the one-day special.
Absolutely gorgeous. Right, so Sue has done butterflies before. Sue's never done mini butterflies before. This is the first time she's done a mini set of butterflies, and you're trying to find a card with them on. They're on nearly every one that I've made. There's a butterfly.
I was looking, they're all out of reach. But this one, I mean, this is showing some embossing powders we've got on the show as well.
Absolutely.
But have a look at those gorgeous, delicate detail.
So what I want you to see on these butterflies, even though these are mini butterflies, I don't know if you can see underneath the glitter, but Sue has actually got a pierced edge on these. I am using them on the first demonstration, so I'll show you.
We'll see that in a sec.
Yeah, they're absolutely beautiful. So it isn't just a butterfly.
Love it.
It's a butterfly with lacy detail, with piercing detail. Sue always goes that extra mile.
And now one of my favourites in the whole collection is this Chloe die. And this is brilliant because this is perfect for me when I'm in a rush and I need to make a card quickly.
Absolutely.
Everything that you need is within this particular die, and I love it. Chloe die background, little elements.
Yeah, absolutely. Chloe die is absolutely amazing. It's really beautiful. It is, like you say, a card in its own right. So what you've got here, and we will show you the dies at some point so you see the actual physical dies. What you've got here is a background that doesn't give you the outside cutting edge, which then gives you the opportunity to cut it into a card and create an aperture, or you can use it with the double stitch rectangles that we've got on the show and create a frame.
Now we've got some fabulous stuff. Now I've been pointed to one in front of you that's got a blue.
Yeah, it shows you the detail really well because you've got the darker backdrop here. This one here? No, this one. Here we go. It's all in reverse. So this just shows you that beautiful, beautiful detail again. This is literally just cut into the blue cardstock and done nothing else with it, just stamped a sentiment through it. You imagine that when you cut it into a frame and start matting and layering and building your card up. We are using Chloe in the second demonstration as well.
Now, of course, those dies, all of those dies come into you, and these are brilliant. And as you said, Phil, you've got lots of dies within these particular sets. So as you work your way through, I think it was one of the
that's got 6
focal points. Yeah, 6 dies.
Yeah, 6 individual dies. Now that's important because Sue doesn't just chuck them in for the sake of it. What it does is it gives you the opportunity to use one die, i.e. Caroline here, and build up different layers. So you could do the background and then that one. Then you can do the background and that one and create different styles of aperture. And then you can raise your sentiment because you've got the extra part in the middle, or you can shrink it and put it behind, reset it.
So you are getting every single one of these fabulous dies within your one-day special. Not only these fabulous dies, but with that wonderful saving as well. Lots of these, you've got inspiration in the packaging too as well, so you're going to be able to get started with these the moment they arrive. And they are truly a beautiful collection. Phil's put these together because he wants us to have everything that we need to get going, and that's exactly what you've got within this set. Fabulous set, as you can see here. Now, if you wanted to get a hold of these, 729 218 is the item number that you need. You've got a fabulous collection of dies. £39.96 is your one-day special price. With that £13 saving, you'd normally be paying £52.96. You'll find them on the website. Don't forget, you have got flexi-buy on those too as well. I think we were talking about £19.98, if I remember rightly. And of course, that is, perhaps you're looking at these dies and you're thinking, do you know what, I'm going to cherry pick. I'm just going to go for a couple of those sets. Do bear in mind that quite often the one-day special first payment is going to be much less than going for a couple of those sets of dies. So it might be the best and most economical way for you to get hold of them. Do bear in mind, though, you do have a second payment that goes out a month later. But of course, it's the 1st of May, so for many people, it could be payday. So it will coincide with the 1st of June for your second payment. So, of course, it's all about demonstrations here at Hochanda. Now, incidentally, if you've got any questions that you want to ask, do get in touch, studio@hochanda.com. You know how to do so. And if you've not got access to the internet, then just give us a call. I've had a question come through as well about angel policy as well. Able to use these?
You make and sell as much as you can possibly do with the dies, absolutely. Crafting's not a cheap hobby, we all know that. So Creative Expressions as angel policy is really, really generous. As long as you're making handmade products, sell them, go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Wonderful.
Okay, right, so let's just take you through what I'm going to do. So I want you to see the Nina die first, and I want you to just try and get close to this so you can see the detail.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah, because it's only when you see these cut out, I'm just going to move that, it's only when you see these cut that you can appreciate the detail.
Yes.
So where my finger is here, can you see those little recessed bits, debossed bits? You've then also got all the recessed piercing going on there.
Lots of detail.
This is just one die as well. And then you've got all that gorgeous lacy detail, and then even the back panel has got piercing on it. So even if you just wanted to use this and you were making really quick cards, popping a sentiment or one of my verse stamps in there, you've still got amazing detail in there.
Beautiful.
So clever. Sue's really, really clever at designing dies. And then we've got the embossing folder on here. I'll put it the right way up because this is which way you would normally use it. So this is the Infinity Loops, which I think is going to be one of my favourites. Works for male cards, works for female cards, kids, but it also works portrait or landscape. And we're going to use it landscape on this demo.
That particular one comes with a second embossing folder. It's got shells on it, absolutely beautiful, very Art Deco. Just £9.99 for both of them. They're on the website. Jump on there and you'll be able to find them.
So we're going to start from the second layer up, and we're going to add some detail. I was going to ask you to choose a colour, but I decided while you were talking.
Not a problem.
So we're using, because I love cream and grey. It's a really classy, elegant look.
Okay.
So we're going to use the Hickory Smoke Distress Oxide. For two reasons. One, I love the Distress Oxides now. I use these more than any other ink pad I've got because I've got the ability to emboss on top of it, and because it gives you a really sharp stamp, which you will see when we come to use the Blossom Sentiments. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add some detail around this backdrop here, and we're going to use the grungy honeycomb that you can see I've been using that a lot. It's even got glitter in it. It's a pretty grungy honeycomb, sparkly. So I'm not going to put it on a block. I'm just literally going to go around the edge, and I'm not filling it in. I'm just putting little bits, little areas on there.
Now, at the bottom of your screen, we have got the details up for those Distress Oxides. Lots of different colours available. You can choose any two of those. We have got lots that we did it last night. I actually had them scroll along the bottom of the screen. I don't know if we were able to do that this morning as well. Just to give you all the different options that you've got with regards to those. Don't forget as well the background stamp that Phil is working with. That comes as part of the duo again. We've got that one on the website. We'll share that with you a little later too, I am sure. But of course, anything that Phil's working with, if you've not got access to the internet, just speak to our call operators. They'll be able to take you through all the different options when you speak to them.
Okay, so whilst I've got the inky part out, that's just shows you the little bit of detail we've added on there. So literally, you will only see a tiny bit of that when I've done, but it just adds a little bit of interest. I love that stamp. Use it so many times. So pop that to one side. That is actually still quite damp, so if I wanted to, we could emboss that. But as it's just going in the background, I don't really need to. So what we're going to do now is take the back panel from the Nina die, and we're going to do some shading on here.
Okay.
So as always, when you're using, whether you're using smoothies or cut and dry foam or a blending tool, you always take off the excess. Start pale, so I'm using a smoothie because I find it easier, and I'm literally just going to go around the edge. Yeah, look how smooth that is already. That's because it's the oxide teamed with a smoothie.
There's none of those marks that you sometimes get from a blending tool.
No, or indeed from cut and dry when you get little scratchy. Anybody can do this. So that's what's got a nice little fingerprint. I told you it stays wet longer. So I've got the nice soft shade of grey there, and I'm just going to make it a little bit darker on the edge, just so when you see that through the dye, it looks like we've took ages to blend it, but it's actually the ink pad that's done all the work for us.
Wonderful. Now, of course, which was the one that you were working with?
This is Hickory. I love this.
You'll see along the bottom of the screen, you will find, there you go, Hickory Smoke appearing on your screen there. You might want to team this up with perhaps Mermaid Lagoon. We were using that one at 6 o'clock last night. Squeezed Lemonade, a lovely bright yellow. Lots of different colours there for you to choose from, including some pastel tones like the shade of lilac.
Okay, so while I've still got the inky part on, we're going to stamp the sentiment and emboss it. Could you find me that clear embossing powder, please, Ada,
yes,
while I'm just messing doing this? So we're going to use the Blossom Everyday Sentiment tags. They are on the show, and I chose these specifically because they work really, really well with the Nina die and indeed with the Caroline die. Let me turn it round so you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to do that in reverse. Here we go.
Spot on.
So it just shows you that the small sentiments will fit in the small circle from Nina.
Perfect.
There you go. And because we're using the oxides, choose one, Hayley.
I've got the glasses on. We'll go for that one.
We'll go for that one. It was actually a clear space that she chose, but there you go. You can clip my ear roll. You've got me all day, darling. So I'm sure I'll be battered before we finish. Right, so if you've ever had a really small sentiment stamp, a really delicate detailed one like this, and you've not got a really good impression from the ink pad you use, please treat yourself to a couple of Distress Oxides. Wait till you see this. So I don't normally put the stamp to the ink, but because I know it's an oxide and the pad is hard, yeah, it's very forgiving. So I'm just doing a few little taps, and we'll stamp that straight in. Little tip for you, if you are using delicate little sentiment stamps like this, don't push within an inch of its life. Just hold it for a second and let it just catch the ink to the card, and I'll just show you that for a sec because it will stay wet long enough. Where are we? Here we go.
Look at that.
How beautiful is that sentiment?
Beautiful.
And that's because we've used the oxide, and these are small sentiment stamps. It kept all that detail up.
And you can go in and emboss that.
We're going to do that now.
Wonderful. Now, of course, don't forget, if you do want to get hold of your pick and mixes, the details are obviously at the bottom of your screen. If you want to embossing powders, these are brilliant because we've got matte clear, which we don't often see.
You don't. It's my new favourite. Yeah, well, you know what it's like. You try something. So I've not been using this long at all, but I use the detailed clear embossing powder all the time. But the detailed clear gives you a really glossy finish. This one gives you a more subtle classy finish, especially when you use it with the oxides. So the way I compared it last night with Dave was it's the difference between gloss paint and chalk paint, like eggshell paint. This is like the eggshell paint effect, so it's really, really classy.
Like that effect. 3 of those coming to you for £11.99, including the matte clear. Of course, you've got your gold and silver. You can never have too much gold and silver, can you?
No, absolutely not. I use them all the time.
Beautiful.
Which is why I always put them on the show, because even if you've already got them, it's a good chance to top up and get the new one as well.
Thanks for getting hold of these. Details are up on your screen there. £11.99, 754 104.
Okay, so now we've got the fabulous new heat tool from Woodware, which I did have on my last one day special a few weeks ago, and I had so many people asked me about it, email and asked me about it, that we've put it on the show for you this time. So I'll just so you can see clearly it folds, which saves space. It's got the protective nozzle at the end, so you can't really burn yourself. And then we've got high and low, so you've got 2 speeds. So for me, somebody who embosses a lot, if I was using a glittery embossing powder, the low speed is what I want. Obviously, with the clear detail ones, I can do this on high speed, but these are amazing.
I like that. Complete control. Through the menu, you've got a discounted price on these as well. £24.99, otherwise £376. 8357, and it has proved to be incredibly popular. Last night, lots of you going for these. £22.49 if you're a Freedom member. What a fabulous price. And as Phil said, much asked for, so that's why he's added it onto the show. If you want to get hold of yours, you're going to be in very good company. So please add it into your basket.
Sounds like a jumbo jet, doesn't it? So let's just let you see this for a second before I move on. So you can see what I mean about it just being slightly glossy. There we go.
That's nice.
But it's not ultra glossy.
You don't always want it shiny, do you, with that gloss?
It's really, really beautiful, and of course it seals it in as well.
Okay.
So before we move on to the clean part, so when I can clean my mat, I'm just going to get some of the flowers. So remember I said to you when we first started the show, the dianthus works with other flowers.
Yes.
I'm going to show you how this works now. So I'm just going to shade these, and I'm going to just use the ink that's left on the smoothie. So I'm not going to add any more because I literally just want a little bit on the edges. So my fingertip will be grey by the time we've done it. So I'm literally, this is how good the oxides are. They stay wet on your smoothies for ages.
You keep them in a little grip seal bag as well.
I do, yeah. I do, yeah. So it doesn't contaminate everything else. They all have their own. Okay, so can you see, look, I'm just literally using the ink that's left, but already, oh, that's a really good shot. So already, just from a couple of little swipes with the outside, we've now taken a plain cream flower and added some lovely shading to it. So I'll do this quick because you don't want to watch me do this for 3 hours.
And of course, these smaller flowers that Phil's now adding the colour to, they are part of your one-day special. There's a die accommodating for all of these, variety of different sizes. It's been very, very popular. Now, 50% of the one-day special has sold. We had huge quantities of these. We knew that they were going to be popular, and that's exactly what they have been. You've got a set of 6 dies as you get, or die sets should I say here. You've got 24 dies in total that are going to work in so many different fabulous ways. If you can stretch to get hold of the stamps as well, we have got stamps that are going to work with the 2 dies sitting at the top of that display, and for £9.99 definitely worth adding those into your basket. I know we haven't got huge quantities of those, but they are available on the website, or give us a call and we will be able to get hold of those for you as well. And don't forget, if you want to get hold of your one-day special with FlexiBuy, you've got that as an option too.
Okay, so thanks for that, Hayley. I was just doing the edges now. So again, using the hickory smoke. Hickory smoke, I'm going to tell you now, is one that everybody has to have.
Why is this such a popular colour?
It's just such a gorgeous shade of grey. It's not 50. Could be, actually, when you blend. It's just a really beautiful shade of grey. So you know when you sometimes use Stamp a Sentiment in black and it's really harsh?
Yes.
This is a little bit softer. It's a really warm grey. And look how lovely that looks on milk cardstock. So imagine what it would look like on white cardstock, even more subtle. I'm just going to do the edge of this one. I'm going to do it the quick way.
Oh, okay.
So I'm literally just giving that a grey edge now.
Lots of different ways to use these in.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's the, you know, when I'm going away demonstrating, or if I'm like when I was at Ali Pali, the only ink pads I took with me were oxides.
And that's good, don't you think, that you will build up your collection of your oxiding, so keep a note of that pick and mix item number, and once you've got those, that's it, you don't need any more. Phil said they're going to work so well for you.
Okay, so I'm just going to clean my mess. Now I've done all my inky bits, I can clean my mess up.
So I'm going to quickly show you those fabulous embossing folders. We've got details up on the screen. Phil's been working with these. We saw them in action last night as well. Both of these come to you for £9.99. 574835. Really good size. They are 5.75 by 7.5. Now, of course, it is a brilliant set that we've got there. £9.99. Both of those absolutely beautiful. Add those into your basket. Something else you might like to add into your basket, those stamps as well. Check those out. Oxides are at the bottom of your screen, and don't forget they all work so well with that wonderful one-day special. But the stamps, if you wanted to get hold of these, £9.99 for both of those. These are beautiful. Oh, they're popping back up again. They're very persistent, those embossing folders. They want to jump into your basket. So yeah, if you want those, add those in, but maybe add these in as well. Of course, we saw those fabulous sentiments that Phil was using just a few moments ago. These little dinky sentiments are going to work with your one-day special, as we saw, sit into that little kind of circle that you've got in the centre, but equally so they will work with those tags that you've got within that stamp plate. £13.99, 11 stamps there, 233571 if you fancy getting hold of those.
Okay, so I'm now just matting and layering my card, and you know me and foam tape. I'm already 5 rolls in. I'm just going to give this some dimension. So what, remember I said to you, all you'll see is little bits?
Yes.
And this is what puts the whole thing together.
See,
It's so, so pretty. So even if you think, oh, I don't do grungy, it doesn't actually look grungy. It's just giving a little bit of interest and a little bit of texture in the background. And I am using this in the landscape, format. Okay. More foam tape.
Wonderful. Don't forget all of your consumables, things like your, obviously we've seen you using your cosmic shimmer glue, and then obviously your foam tape here. Creative Expressions brings us a huge range, whole range of them, and we've actually got a brand section on our website, so if you are ever looking for any of the elements that Phil's working with, just click on that brand section, find Creative Expressions, and you'll be able to find all the things that he's working with.
Okay, so let's just pop that on there. And then we'll pop this on here. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on because this is my base layer and I want to have some wiggle time.
Okay.
Move that out of the way because I know what will happen. I've done that before. Here we go. Nearly done. See how easy these dies are to work with.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's just pop that on there. Now, for somebody like me who normally makes massive cards, it's actually quite nice to make one that's a little bit smaller. It is 7 inches that way, but I think it's only 5 and a bit that way.
Okay.
So let's get this stuck together. In fact, I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice and neatly.
Cool.
And then while I'm doing that, I'll just shape these flowers quickly.
Wonderful. Any tips on shaping the flowers?
Right, so the first thing I'm going to tell you need really is one of the stamping mats. So although my stamping mats, they are on the end of...
Are they perfect partners?
They are perfect partners.
Sometimes they do. As you check out your basket, you might see them pop up as your perfect partners.
We've left the stamping mats on as perfect partners because so many people need them, and it just means you don't have to pay postage. So if you haven't got one, you notice this is how I work all the time now. I have my blending mat on top and I have my A3 stamping mat underneath. I do also do a 9x9 stamping mat, which takes up less space, which is quite often the one I use for shaping my flowers. I'm just shaping these ones back with my tweezers though.
Okay, is that winding a watch? Not that we wind watches anymore.
The dianthus, I'll just show you. So the dianthus you can actually shape back, or you can just hold your tweezers in the middle like that, push it back. I'm not going to do that with these, but I'm going to show you can pull it forward and you get a different look, So many different ways you can use these, but I'm just going to shape this in my hand just to be quick, because I'm sure my 20 minutes was up ages ago.
I think you're probably right, to be honest. But who's counting?
Nobody, which is quite nice actually, but you know I'm like, I'll spend 3 hours on these flowers. So I'm just shaping these in my hand. I wouldn't tell you to do this in your hand. Use your stamping mat, it's easier. There we go. Look how dainty they are. It's so, so pretty. So, so pretty. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
And sometimes, you know, when you've got massive flower dies, you don't always want to use big flowers. So these are really delicate. Thank you, Hayley. Here's your next bit, darling. That's going on foam tape. Thought you were going to get off lightly today, didn't you? Oh, I can't finish now until you've done that. I'll do my butterflies.
Okay.
I'll show everybody the butterflies. So these are the butterflies once they're cut without glitter on the edges. So remember, these are part of the one-day special, but can you see that gorgeous detail? And this is a mini. I've not got my ruler with me, but that's about 1 inch across that.
Good size, yeah.
So it's not a massive butterfly, but it's not a tiny. I'm just going to get the tiny.
Lovely. Are we going portrait or landscape?
We're going landscape, darling, please.
Okay.
Well spotted.
Hey, hey.
So this is one of the tiny ones, but look again. We've still got that beautiful detail on the outside. Can you see? And these, well, you can see that's my fingernail. That's how small that is.
Tiny.
Right, here we go. It's beautiful, and I like butterflies on my card. It's a standing joke, isn't it? Now we all, if you make a mistake, put a butterfly on it.
The thing that I love about these, though, is even though they are small, they've still got all the fine details. So you've got the stability of those, so you can still shape the wings in the same way that you've been doing.
You can see I'm not being particularly, delicate with them. I'm just holding the body of them with my tweezers, pushing it up, and then pulling the wings back. Look. Yeah.
Some of that is down to the cardstock as well, and don't forget to check out on our website, because of course if you do want to get hold of your cardstock, Phil's loaded that onto our website too.
So if you're wondering, the one that I've just used on this card is the milk, the Foundation's milk cardstock. Oops. You see what I mean about the grey? Works really well.
It's really very elegant look, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this means it's kind of non-generic with regards to age and also gender too.
Absolutely.
As well. No, no. Be nice. Play nice. It stuck a lot quicker than I thought it would.
Well, we'll twist it a little bit, look. And then we'll start.
Nothing wrong with on the wong?
Absolutely not, darling. Right, so we'll pop a little bit of glue on there.
I don't think you had to overemphasise it quite so much as you have
I was so
in all fairness to me. You break the pudding there,
so we'll pop the flowers on now just to give
balance it with the flowers.
Absolutely. You'll never know. You don't know anyway because of the shape of the dye. It just doesn't make any difference. Right, we'll stop talking about it now.
I'll get a complex.
So this was the orange blossom that I've popped in there, but watch how lovely it is when you put the.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Nice,
Just twist that a bit. Sue's very clever. Every time she brings a new release of dyes out, it works with the previous dyes and the older dyes. And for somebody like me who's got so many dyes now, you want to know that you can do them and use them with other dyes. And that's what we've got. In fact, some of the samples, I'll try and be quick with this, some of the samples have got the double pierced dyes on as well.
Yes.
And these actually fit within them. So the Nina, for example, fits within the double pierced ovals. So I'll put a few more on. You know, you'll have to stop me when I'm like 3 hours in doing flowers.
We're just going up to the halfway point of the show. So
oh, that's fine. That's fine. Here we go. Let's just get that on.
Look, that isn't it beautiful?
And just do some more little
ones. Are we going for
ones.
sparkle with this
We
one?
are going for sparkle.
Wonderful.
You can choose if you want to, Hayley. Yeah.
I can't remember which one I went for last night.
Well, if you choose the one that hasn't got a label on, that would be brilliant.
That one's not got a label on.
Thank you, darling. I'll just put a little bit more glue on. So the glitters we've got on the show, I am going to try and do you a little swatch later. I'll try and do it after this show. Okay. Oops. But the Diamond Frost glitters they all look pretty similar in the tubs, but they're not when you use them. They've got a different interference glitter in them. Interference just means the iridescence that you get from them. So the one without the label is Aurora Sparkle, which has got the lovely goldy tint to it. Right, that'll do.
These gorgeous. When you look at them, they do actually look like they're fizzing in the bottles there. Brilliant. And I have to say, I love these bottles because you've got a little flip top lid, so very easy for you to actually put these in. And if you do need to decant them back into the tubs, then all you need to do is simply unscrew that lid. And you've got a nice open neck on there, so you can get all those glitters back in there. All three of these coming to you for £13.99, and they are so fine grade. Not the kind of gritty glitters that you may have come across in the past. These ones have got really fine dimension, so they can go into the smallest of those elements. Perhaps if you're working with something like a quickie glue pen, you're going to get some real fine detail with these. Brilliant value as well. £13.99 321 508 if you fancy getting hold of those.
Absolutely. They also work on our double-sided adhesive sheet. So, for example, if I can find the card, I'll show you. But you can use the back panel of any of these dyes, Nina or Caroline, and then cut it with the adhesive sheet on top and then cover it with this, which I have done, actually. It's the blue one, Hayley, that's just at the bottom of the counter if you want to grab it and show everybody. So here we go. So this is just using elements from the one-day special. So this is the Nina dye featuring the dianthus flower, which is part of the one-day special, and the mini butterflies, which are also part of the one-day special. But how elegant does that look? And you saw how quick it was for me to make. If you're not into grey, you could do that with pink, lilac, whatever colour you like. It actually looks stunning, just cream on cream. Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't quite make that right, because it looks perfectly balanced now.
You would never know, darling. I know you did it on purpose anyway.
Is this the one you were talking about?
It is. So if you look in the background of this card here, you can see that the base of Nina, the plain one in the background, is actually covered with the Diamond Frost glitters. Yeah, and that's literally just by cutting it with the adhesive sheet on top, peeling off the backing and putting the glitter on. It's so fine it will stick to the intricate detail.
And I love this because this is not dissimilar to what you just worked with, where you've got, so obviously on a portrait scale this time, still using the same flowers from within the one-day special, but
how
again,
different do they look? Completely different look from the same dye, which is what we want. Incidentally, that stamp is on the show as well with the grungy honeycomb.
And that is that other embossing folder that's going to come with those fabulous ones.
It is, the Art Deco shells, gorgeous both ways as well, that.
Right, I'm going to let you get ready for your next
Thank you, darling.
That's okay. And I'm going to give you guys a recap. We've been very busy for that one-day special, details of which are up on your screen at the moment. 729218. If you want to get hold of those dyes that Phil's just been working with, then please do so. Perhaps add into your basket other things from the website, because you'll find on there not not only those fabulous embossing folders that we've touched on, the wonderful sentiments that we've been talking about, and of course those complimentary stamps that are going to work alongside 2 of those dies featuring within your one-day special. Now you can see you have got the option of getting hold of some of those dies by going through the different pairings that we've got for you, but do consider the fact that with your one-day special you are saving £13. So it's almost as if you are getting those finishing touches as a bonus. So it's definitely worth considering, and you can spread the cost over 2 payments as well if you're wanting to. But it's a brilliant one-day special designed by our wonderful Sue Wilson, and of course this little collection been hand-picked from all of those different dies to bring us a wonderful one-day special. And what Phil likes to do is bring us everything that we need in a collection. So this could be the first ever die set that you've gone for. Might be that you've recently invested in a die cutting machine and you're starting to build up your library of dies. Well, this is a brilliant one to go for. At the top we've got those gorgeous Nina and Caroline dies. These are gorgeous. We've seen these in action several times during the one-day special shows, and of course the Nina is the one that we just saw a few moments ago, that taller, more slender looking one, as you can see. But of course with both of these you can rotate them, so rather than having them portrait you could have them landscape. Then along the bottom you've got things like those gorgeous vines, the floral vine, absolutely gorgeous. This one's a lovely one for actually paper piecing as well, taking 2 different colours and swapping over the centre of those petals. Then of course the dianthus, that's a lovely one. We've seen how that works so well with previous floral dies that you might have. And then of course the butterflies, and as Phil pointed out last night, Sue has actually put the kind of on the side butterflies there as well, so if you do want to use those in part of your design too, you can as well. And I love the Chloe die that you've got there. Fabulous way of working with those. I'm going to grab a different pile of cards to share with you as well, because the inspiration that you've got with this one-day special is phenomenal. Look at this one. When I first looked at this one I thought, I can't find that background die. Can't see it in the collection, but if you look closely it isn't, it's that floral vine. So as we saw with lots of those samples earlier on, it could be a corner, it could be a border, but look at this, it's building up to make a fabulous background. But then that exact same die has been used in this particular card. A little bit of paper piecing going on there as well, so you can see different colours used on those floral accents to the vine itself. Then you've got my favourite, which is the Chloe. I think this is a really useful one to go for within your one-day special, because it's a card in an instant. And of course, don't forget, if you do want to go for those rectangle dies, we'll give you the details of those, I'm sure, during the hour, but we have got those available for you too as well. We are very busy for the one-day special. That same die you used there, totally different look. Rapidly approaching 60% of the one-day special having sold already. And again, just another variation of this particular die. The same die used over and over again. What a different, oh, that way, sorry. What a different look, mixing up those colours. I love it. Absolutely beautiful. You can see why I like that Nina one. Nina is just one of those 6 dies though. You're getting a fabulous collection. 24 dies in total, so definitely worth considering going for your one-day special, spreading that cost over 2 payments if you so choose, at £19.98. Now, something else that I would suggest you add into your basket, if you can stretch to them, are those wonderful embossing folders. And I'm going to be showing you those in the next few moments as well. They're just £9.99 at the bottom of your screen, 574835. But do you fancy having a look at them in the flesh? Oh, go on then, since we've got time. Both of these coming to you for a brilliant price, £9.99. These are wonderful designs. The reason I like these is because they're non-specific, so they're not gender-specific, they're not age-specific. They are going to work in so many different wonderful designs. Portrait, landscape, you can use these in a variety of different ways. Now, have a look at this one. This is fabulous. This is teaming up with some of those stamps that Phil's bought us as well, the gorgeous blossoms featuring in the corner, but have a look at that. Now, the embossing folders understandably are proving to be incredibly popular. You can see how well they do work with your one-day special, and 70% of the stock has gone of those embossing folders. Now, of course, Phil's going to be back with us at 1 o'clock. Whether the embossing folders are going to be as well, I wouldn't like to hazard a guess. But what I can say is if you do place your orders now, you can rest assured that you will get them. Just look at how brilliant that particular one is there. Don't forget, you've got the emboss and the deboss, so on the reverse of that, you would have a different look. But such a beautiful, elegant collection. Both of those very, very useful embossing folders. Very popular. 574-835 if you're wanting to get hold of those. And this is what you are going to get with those. I'm going to head back down and see what our Phil is up to. Don't forget, though, if you do want to take advantage of anything that Phil is working with and you're not sure what it is, then give us a call. Our call operators can browse on the internet for you on the website to find those specific items. Or, of course, you can jump onto the website and have a little mooch around yourself too as well. Absolutely brilliant collection, I have to say. Everything that Phil has put together, he makes sure that it's all those elements that work so well so you get the most for your money. Now, the stamps that we've been seeing with those sentiments, you can see it on the screen there. Lots of different sentiments within this collection. Again, with the tags there as well. 11 stamps in total. £13.99 if you're wanting to get hold of those. 233571 if you're wanting to get hold of those. And don't forget, I keep referencing those stamps that we have got that work with the one-day special. These two are they, and these are brilliant because you've got your Nina and your Caroline stamp. These are gorgeous, perfectly to work with those two dies we've been touching on. Been very, very popular. And just a little example of how you might want to use these, using those gold and silver embossing powders that we've got in that little bundle that Phil's put together as well. You can see the results there. And then I love the one that we've got that works alongside. Look at that with the butterfly. These are really pretty stamps.
Gorgeous stamps, and the fact that the Caroline die cuts them out is just amazing.
Yeah, definitely worth adding in. These have proved to be very, very popular as well. £9.99 if you're wanting to get hold of those. And I have to say, these are big stamps, all mounted, ready for you to go. All you need to do is peel those away. Obviously, you've got your backing on there, pop them onto your acrylic block, and you're good to go. Definitely add those in. 796894 if you want to get hold of those. What are we up to next?
Right, darling, we're going to do something completely different because I've not touched on these yet, and I want people, if you can go for it, to treat yourself to some of these Stardust pens from Sakura. Could you find me, while I'm just talking about the pens, could you find me the card that's got Chloe on this all white, please? So we're
that narrows it down, doesn't it?
Shall I find
card
it?
On a Phil Martin shirt. That might be some time.
It's just all. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we
How
go.
about that? That was easy for you. Hide it and back up a look again. What we're going to do is we're going to replicate this card, but I'm going to use the Sakura pens, the Stardust pens, and we're going to add a little bit of colour to it.
Lovely.
So, thank you, Hayley.
Not a problem.
So what I've done is I've chosen my layers. I've got my flowers and my butterflies there already.
Lovely.
So everything else is going to be left plain white, but I'm going to give this a tint of sparkle. So choose a colour apart from the clear one.
I like pink. Can we go
So
pink?
let's do the pink. So I'm just going to show you, let me just find a plain bit of card just so I can show you the actual colour of this. If you've never used the Stardust pens, you'll be addicted to them once you start.
They are brilliant, and it's a name that we love.
So Sakura make the best glitter pens, right? So if you've gone for the stamps that you can colour in, these would be amazing. I'll just show you that. I'll see if you can get a bit closer. Just to show everybody the sparkle. So this is colouring straight on, this is me just doing a couple of squiggles.
Oh wow, look at that.
Right, okay, so for me, that's quite a strong colour, so I would maybe only use that on the tips of flowers or something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I use them.
Okay, lovely.
And we're going to add a tint of pink wash to these.
Oh, nice.
So, so hopefully on the show we've got the water brush set with the mister set.
Yeah, it's a woodware set, and we'll be able to bring those details up for you, I'm sure. Definitely worth adding in, because you can use them not only with these fabulous Sakura pens, but also other watercolour pens that you have at home as well. Bringing those details up for you as we speak.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you now that if you've got the other sort of blending mat, the one that's like stencils, it's better than this for doing this. So all I've done is I've just done some scribble. You can't even see it, but you will in a second. I've just done some scribble. What I want is a very, very pale pink, but with a sparkle, Oh,
look, see it mixing up.
So people, you forget that you can watercolour with these, So I'm literally, wait till you see the sparkle, it's so elegant, it's really, really pretty. So I'm literally just watercolouring this.
And really good value for money, because when you consider those pens at the bottom of your screen, just £12.99, you're getting your clear, your gold star, your rose star, your lime star, and your marine in there. So you're getting a set of 5 for £12.99. And of course you can use them for your fine detail work, as Phil's just shown us, but using them to cover area as well.
You'd have more time. Wait till I show you this. I can see it from here. It's so pretty. This is absolutely the wrong mat for me to be doing this on, so I might not bother with them. But I will do the butterflies. I've not brought it, Hayley. because this is how I normally work, isn't it? But the other ones are better. If I got a stencil with me, has Leslie got any stencils? Like, no, I'm kidding, I can't scribble on Leslie's stencil.
One in a demo and it's missing. You'll be popular. But this isn't.
You need a harder surface, really, than this. Right, here we go. So we've now got a lovely pale pink wash. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Now, this is not quite dry, so remember, this was just plain. In fact, if I put it next to the plane, you'll see it better. Let's just have a quick look at that. Where are you?
That's it. Give it a
Can
little
you
bit
see
of
the sparkle?
toes,
Can you see it, yeah?
You can. It's very subtle. Of course, it's still wet at the moment as well, because when it dries, it does start coming out a little bit more, doesn't it, as well? There we go.
That's better.
It's
Come
that
on, wake up.
on the screen that we need.
So can you see how classic that? You can see the little tint of pink. So when you're doing all white, which you know I'm a fan of, this just adds a little tint of the colour.
Lovely.
So what we'll do with the butterfly is I'll go straight on the wings. I was going to do those panels, but it'll take me forever and a day.
No
So we'll do the butterfly straight on. So it will pick out that pink. I'm literally just going to scribble down the edge of that.
We have been incredibly busy during this hour for our one-day special. It might be the first hour that you've had an opportunity to see what we've got with this deal. Brilliant deal, saving £13. 2 flexi-buys of £19 and 98 pence, but £39 and 96 pence. 2/3 of the stock have gone now. 729218. Don't forget, we've got more shows to come with Phil. He's going to be back at 1 o'clock, the penultimate hour, and then final call at 5 o'clock. I wouldn't leave it till that hour to actually place your order for these, because you could well miss out. So please do get your order in nice and early, then you can sit back and relax and watch the rest of the shows, knowing that your one-day special is safely secured. Do come back and join us though, because of course there's lots to see during those hours. But just make sure, put your mind at rest of the fact that you've got yours, and then you don't need to worry about it. And we've been getting some wonderful feedback from people with regards to
We
this.
have. It's a really good collection of dies, and obviously you've got that £13 saving, which is significant, because effectively it's more than the Chloe die is worth individually.
Yeah, absolutely. You looked at some of those bundles.
Absolutely. So I'm just going to do the
ability
wing.
to spread the cost over 2 payments as well. I think that makes it so attractive. Of course, first of the month, it might be a good day for you with regards to payday. So it might be worth considering, because your second payment will go out on the 1st of June.
Oh, that's good timing.
It is, isn't it?
Although I don't have paydays.
Every day's a payday. we know how it works.
Every day's a payday. Right, let's just have a quick look at that butterfly. How pretty is that? And can you see that sparkle?
Yes.
That's not from the glitters, that's actually from the pen.
Wow.
They're amazing, these stamps. You can actually stamp with them as well. It works really, really well with rubber stamps. So you would just colour in your stamp.
So direct to stamp?
Yeah, direct to stamp. Just put it straight on with a stamp. You can either mist it with a little spray of water or just breathe on it.
And get that little spritzer in with that water.
You do, yeah. And it's a really fine mister as well. Okay, so I'm going to start assembling this. So this is now almost dry. Just give it a quick blast.
And don't forget, with your heat gun, you've got 2 levels on there as well. So if you are just wanting to dry something off quickly, you've got that choice with regard to whether you use the low or the high. So, and of course, you've got a fine nozzle with this one as well, so it kind of narrows that heat down. Sometimes those larger ones can blow things around, can't they?
Absolutely.
When you're trying to,
I like the fact that it's got the twin speed as well. I mean, more and more now, glittery embossing powders are so fine and detailed. Because obviously developments have made it a better grade. You want the slow speed, so let's just pop that on there.
Details of the heat gun are at the bottom of the screen. At Freedom members, you have got a 10% discounted price on there as well, so it is worth jumping onto the website and getting hold of that there too.
Okay, so what I did when I put the glue on there is I literally just went round the outside. So can you see the middle parts of Nina? And now stick it, not Nina, Chloe even, are now sticking up.
Those little fronds up,
yeah, so if I'd have glued them, obviously it would have gone flat. So let's just pop that there. I'm going to leave that to one side. Look how pretty that pink is. I don't know if you can see that.
It's very
but I can. I'll show you when it's finished. I like the subtle.
Yeah.
So let's get this layered up. I was going to ink that with the pen, but I'm not. It'll take us forever. And I know I said 20 minutes usually means 25, but that might have just been pushing my luck a little bit.
Okay, we've got 10, 11 minutes left on the show.
Yeah, you say that like it's a long time.
It is for us.
10, 11 minutes to me is just a blink of an eye. Right, so layering up. So while that's drying, we will do the glittery edge in my favourite way ever, which is by putting the glue on my mat and then picking it up.
Lovely. Is that my cue to go and get some glitter?
It is, darling. So a different one this time, if you don't mind.
I forgot which one
because we've already used the Aurora Sparkle, so let's have a different one this time. Which one is it?
I can't remember which one you used.
Which one's that? Frosty Dawn's perfect.
Oh, there we go.
Frosty Dawn, perfect. So when you get these glitters home, you will see that you've got 3 very distinct finishes to them. The Frosty Dawn has got a nice pinky lilac-y tint to it. The Aurora Sparkle has got a goldy tint. It's amazing at Christmas on snowflakes and that. And then the Sparkle Star has got the turquoisey blue interference in it. They're all beautiful in their own right.
I think a little swatch card would be perfect with those, don't
I think that's what you might be doing in your break, darling. So just quickly put them down. You are funny. Oh, glitter! I forgot my glitter. So, because I'm going to do all the outer edges, it's easier to just do this.
Okay, right.
And I'll give you a little tip. So I want to do all the straight edges, so this is obviously means I can just dip it in. When you're using the fine glitters, I'm just going to give you a tip. When you're using the Frosty Dawn glitters, don't be tempted to scoop up the glitter because it will leak up the side of your card.
Okay, we just want a bit like a snowdrift.
Yeah. We just want a very delicate finish to this. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm just patting. And this is why I put the foam tape. Sorry, Ayla. This is why I put the foam tape on first.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have took the backing off though, but there you go. I've not had my porridge
glitters
yet.
are up on your screen. Of course, don't forget you can get all 3 of those. £13.99. Really good value for money. They will become your favourites. And 321-508 if you want to get hold of those.
I'm going to missed a bit. I was a bit tight with the glitter, I think, with the glue. There we go. So can you see that? No, thanks, Hayley. Can you see that on the edges now?
Such a delicate touch, that beautiful.
The ultra-fine glitters are amazing for this kind of thing as well because they pick up every bit. Remember, when you're using Cosmic Shimmer, it goes on white but dries clear, so you will only end up with... I'm working in a little spot now. I will clean that up in a minute. I'll clean it up. I know everybody's like, what's happening? What's he doing? Because I've got mess there. You know I don't work in mess. I'm not like Julie, you know, who can just work in it.
Maybe I haven't mentioned Julie yet.
No, I haven't. I have now.
Third show.
I have now.
Third show before
in the
she
mess
gets
that she works
mention.
in. No, she don't really. I know she'll be gutted. Right, so before we map this onto some foam tape, we'll stamp the sentiment.
Lovely.
So, have we got a pinky one? We haven't, I don't think. So this is when the grey one comes into its own.
That's good because, yeah, it's going to work with anything.
Absolutely. So had we have used black, although it looks really good when you're just doing black and white, just 2 colours, because we've got that little tint of pink, I'm going to use the hickory smoke this time. And you'll see what I mean about it being a bit softer.
Lovely.
Let's have Happy Birthday to you.
Now, we've brought the details up on the screen for the sentiment stamp. 60% of the stock has gone of these as well. Proved to be very, very popular. A fabulous collection. We've got so many different designs in there. Of course, you've got your 2 tags there as well. 9 different sentiments. 2 of your tags coming to for £13.99. 233-571. Beauty of these is because they're that small, they will fit into little areas, but at the same time, you can make them quite a focal point as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So as soon as you start putting them into the centre of Nina or indeed the Caroline die, then they become a focal point. Do you see what I mean now about the grey with the pink? It's just so elegant. Remember the 80s? Grey and pink used to be a thing.
Yeah.
It was a thing. I used to wear grey. Oh, I still do. Oh, no, I've got blue on. Ignore me. I thought I brought a pink shirt, but I'm wearing blue. I told you it's going to be a long day, darling.
Yeah, I got a
Good luck.
It is.
Good luck. What do you mean by that? But look at that now. I mean, that is... If you're somebody who makes small cards, if you mounted this onto an A6 card with the embossing folder behind it, how pretty is that?
But you see, that's a very small card. That could be a thank you card. That could be a get well card. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
It's just
nice
so delicate. Yeah. Okay, and now we'll get this made up.
And that's a quick card. If you struggle, if you have your mojo has perhaps left you temporarily, then that is a fabulous way of getting started, building up from that particular design. And as you mentioned as well, if you're fundraising, raising funds for charity or even your own crafty stash, making little cards like this sort of size, a little envelope, maybe a pack of 10 of them with different sentiments featuring in the middle. Quick and easy ways of raising funds for your favourite charity.
Okay, so this time we'll shape the flowers the other way that I showed you earlier. So I'm just literally holding my tweezers in the middle of the petal and just pushing down on both sides. You can see I do this a lot. It is quite easy, even on the small flowers. And then when you poke that up, you've got a different shape. So from that to that.
Gives them life, doesn't it, when you actually shape them beautifully.
Look at the glitter.
It's pretty.
It is, at least it's pretty. At least it's a nice glitter. Okay, just finish that off. Hey, you've got off lightly, haven't you? Yeah.
Got lots happening here, by the way, at Hochanda. Of course, we're into a brand new month. We've actually moved house with regards to our channel number, by the way. If you're watching online, then that's not going to be a problem. If you're not watching us on channel 673, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about because you won't be watching us. Yeah, just in case you do jump onto our original channel, which was, where am I, 663, and you can't find us and you come online. We have actually moved. Sky have had a bit of a jiggle with their channel numbers, so we've moved to channel 673. But there's lots happening here at Hochanda during the month of May. We've got some fabulous deals coming up. Of course, it's bank holiday weekend, so there's all sorts of things kicking off this weekend. Make sure that you do stay tuned. And of course, in 2 weeks' time, we'll be heading over to Kent for the Create It show as well. So hopefully you've got your tickets and you'll be joining us there. I'm sure there's still time for you to get your tickets. And of course, there's quite a lot of different people going to be there.
I will be there.
Well. Yeah.
I will be there. Chloe will be there.
There's my contribution, my one flower that I just got done for you.
That's all right, you were telling people. Lisa will be there as well, right next door to me.
Oh,
so
dear.
Good luck if you come and visit me and Lisa. Dan is there as well, her husband, so you know it's going to be chaos. Okay, so I'm just adding the little flowers on there. How pretty is this card? Now remember, all I've used is the Chloe die, the dianthus and the butterflies. But it's just so delicate. I love pale cards like this.
Very calming, aren't they, pale tones?
Well, I've just gone from my carnival colours. If you remember when I was here a few weeks ago, we've gone from the real zinginess of the carnival colours, and then to do nice soft ones just is really easy. Just pop that on there.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute?
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Isn't it? So this one, just so you know, because we've got the darker edge. Oh, where are we? There we go. Where am I? There we go. So we've got the darker edge, so I literally just drew the pen on, but you can see I've watercoloured it. Oh, here we are now. I've still poured it in with the water.
Into the middle. Nice.
So can you see all that glitter? It looks like I've glittered it with the Frosted Dawn, but it is actually the Sakura pens. They're fabulous. Yeah. Okay, let's just shape that up. Are you impressed? We've finished 2 cards.
I know, I'm impressed. I've still got time.
And 3 minutes left.
3 minutes.
3 minutes left. I could have made another. No, I'm only kidding. Never going to happen. Okay, but how delicate are these butterflies? So, you know, even if you've got bigger butterflies, these just work so look how dainty they are, so well with the others as well. And remember, you can layer butterflies up. So if you've got Sue's magical butterflies from a few... Oh,
no.
Here. Balance. Yeah, if you've got Sue's magical butterflies from a few years ago, they were quite big. These actually fit quite nicely inside them. There we go. There we go.
Isn't that pretty?
So you've got that lovely little wash, that white wash of pink there with a sparkle going on it.
And it shows the different intensity that you can get with those pens.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can go from really bold to watered quite far down.
And you can still see that sparkle, that little fizz that you can see on that centre panel with the Chloe stamp from your one day special. Sorry, die from your one day special.
So pretty. Look at the original. You can see how pink it is in comparison. Yeah, you can see how pink it is compared to the all-white version. Yeah. And you could have done that with the blue, with the gold, with the yellow, or the green.
In there, haven't you, for $12.99? So really good.
Gorgeous dye.
I love it.
There we go.
Right, so of course it all was around that one day special. Brilliant deal launched by myself and Phil at 6 o'clock last night, which you have been loving. They're on the website, along with the pens, along with the embossing folders, along with those fabulous stamps that we've been talking about. And don't forget to check out those double-stitched rectangles. Set B, it's your new set, £24.99, and of course it works so well with the elements within our one day special. And don't forget to check out those blossom stamps as well. We haven't had a chance to show you them all in the flesh, but perhaps we'll do it at 1 o'clock. But Phil, anybody that's thinking about getting hold of this collection, what would you say to them?
It's such a good go-to set of dies. You've got the Chloe die that you've just seen me use there. It's a complete card in its own right. You've then got Nina, you've got Caroline, which are good for male cards, which we all struggle with. You just change the colours a bit, even though they're flourishy, they're very elegant. They're not feminine stunning, really. They're just very elegant dies. The butterflies and the dianthus are just stunning additions. Even if you've got butterflies and flowers already, they're a stunning addition because they're delicate and they're so small.
And when you consider how pastel that card was that Phil made just a few moments ago, this is the exact same card that's been cut out of a darker card. So it shows the versatility. And again, if you did want to have that on a landscape profile, you can do as well. Just works so well. Love it. All of those dies coming to you, set of 6, 24 dies in total. And of course, if you want to spread the cost over 2 payments, you can have £19.98. Very popular though. And as I said, 60% of the stock has gone of those. Very busy now as well. So do make sure that you do get your baskets filled and checked out during the break, because we've got another fabulous show coming up straight after the break. And I want you to be sitting steady as you join lovely Leslie and Chocolate Baroque after the break. I will see you along with Phil a little bit later on, but I've got Craft Price Drop at 11, so cheeky plug there if you fancy coming joining me. See you later. Always crafty individuals, of course, not Chocolate Baroque. Then we've got Quilters Trading coming up straight after that. I'm going to be live at 11 o'clock on craftpricedrop.com, and then I've got Artistic Flair straight after that.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot. It's the discounts and all the special offers you get. I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there. I'm able to just shop when I'd like. It's just good to have.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website, quoting the item number 88888. So, don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
The fantastic Pebeo gilding waxes are made from very fine metal particles coated with wax and acrylic resin. These produce a high quality finish on many surfaces including metal, wood, glass, and are perfect for many crafting projects. These 30ml pots are available in 5 unique colours. To stock up, go to hochanda.com.
Hello and welcome. It's lovely to be with you. I'm really looking forward to this show. We have some absolutely exquisite designs for you. Now, we have got 3 brand new beautiful stamps. We've got fantastic brand new papers and of course some, as you can see, stunning finished samples. Now, we have loads of ideas, loads of inspiration coming up, but of course you need to get hold of the stamps, and already the big bundle, 20% of the stock has gone already. Ladies, I'm very much looking forward to our hour. Isn't it exciting?
It's very exciting.
Girl power.
Power of 3.
Now, we've only, I know the power of 3.
Yes.
I think it's a witchy thing, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Power of 3. Now, we have only 1 live hour, though, haven't we, with Craft Individuals?
Yeah.
So you need to tune in and obviously stay tuned. Craft Individuals, I mean, I will be chatting to you, Jean, about the stamps and everything. Really glad me and you have got a show together.
Yes, the first time.
yeah, it was really exciting because I've loved Crafty Individuals for years. And obviously you're a fan, Leslie.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. And to bring Crafty Individuals as part of your umbrella as well.
Well, I think it's a case of, no, Jean always asks me to guest. It's not under my umbrella, it's still her own company, it's still her own right. But I'm very, very privileged to be asked to step in and guest on these shows.
Lovely.
And as I say, I have a stamp company, as you know, because I've already been on Being Me this morning. And I always have stamp envy when I do this.
Yeah. Isn't it funny?
And I don't see any reason why we shouldn't work together, why different stamping companies shouldn't work together, etc.
Because they are all so different.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right, our Leslie will be off.
It's not my
See you
show,
later.
that, ladies. See you later.
So we'll be seeing our Leslie later, but our Jean, these are gorgeous. So for anyone who's brand new, so anyone who hasn't seen you before, tell us a bit about yourself and the wonderful Crafty Individuals. Where did it all start, Jean?
Well, I've just loved paper for a very, very long time. Since I worked in W.H. Smith when I was 16, and I love stroking paper. So I always wanted my own shop with craft materials and art materials, and I got that about 14 years ago.
Really?
Which
so you did it?
started us off making our own stamps because people were coming in looking for stamps. So.
And that's where it all began.
Yeah.
So you just started off. And obviously, I mean, the designs are beautiful. Have you got a creative team or is it all down to you?
We have friends that lend a hand. Most of the designs are mine and Malcolm's because he takes a lot of photographs and I often work from his photographs and turn them into stamps.
Brilliant.
So you can put little extra bits here and there.
Yeah, so it's a proper team effort.
Yeah.
How fantastic, and the lovely quality.
Yeah, well, they are pretty good quality. We don't get that many complaints these days, I have to say.
Good.
So.
And I've always loved your stuff because you've always done quite different things as well. And I've always liked that about you. You know, as a company, you've brought some really, really unique products, I think. Some unique imagery.
You have to stick to your own thing, really,
Your core,
don't you? Because otherwise, where'd you go with it?
Exactly. You have to stick to what you believe, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, we better get showing these stamps. These are busy and there are queues on the phones. If you do want to get hold of these, obviously, best place to shop is on the website. 30% of the stock has gone of this big bundle. Now, as you're seeing, these are gorgeous. They're detailed. If I just hold one of these stamps up, they're already mounted. Now, this is something that I never used to see with Crafty Individuals.
Well, we don't at all ourselves on
so
our
this
own
is
website.
especially for
Hochanda.
Excellent. So just for us lot, gang, because when I recognised Crafty Individuals, they were always unmounted. So just for Hochanda mounted stamps. And we've got, so some of you may recognise some of the designs before, but we have got 3 brand new designs, which are these on the bottom. These are exquisite. I love that one as well, the bird. Now, that's not a brand new one, but that is absolutely...
It is
is that a brand? Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong end, aren't
I?
Okay, they are the 3 that are brand new. Oh, they're beautiful. They are beautiful images, aren't they?
Thank you,
And I like them because they're so usable, because they've got that kind of silhouette look to them.
They have.
They're so usable.
And they're also good for, I mean, they're good for anybody, but they're really good for people who haven't done much stamping. Because you don't have to worry about colouring. You can just go for the silhouette. And use them on some nice background papers, and you're away, aren't you?
It's backgrounds, isn't it? And because I'm such a background fiend, we've got some gorgeous papers. I love this one as well. I know this one isn't a brand new one, but I know a lot of people are going for the full bundle. That's a proper me stamp
for everything, isn't it?
That is a good background stamp. It's funny because things like this, script stamps, even though I've got quite a lot of script stamps, you can never have too many.
Always have a room for another one.
Oh yeah. Now have a look at this, because the actual stamps, when you look at it, you can line them up because they're a silhouette stamp, dead easy to line up, so expand that image.
Yeah.
And they'll work together, won't they?
Oh yes, there's quite a few that the team have done that have all been put together from different things, and I wouldn't have thought of some of it sometimes.
Because when you look at them two side by side, they'll easily work together and expand that image, won't they? And that's the beauty of the silhouette, because you're not worried about having to line them up and having to...
No, they don't need to be exact. No, that's right.
At that. That is lovely. So obviously using them with all the stuff that you've got, dyes, gorgeous papers, so many different techniques. And they are brilliant for techniques, aren't they, your stamps?
Yes, you can play with your backgrounds, you know, you can have such a vast colour range going on, and there's lots of scope for doing things with them.
Yeah, they're stunning. They're absolutely stunning. Okay, if you do want this collection, it is very, very busy indeed. I mean, you can see the amount of detail that's in them. They are exquisitely made. Okay, if you want to go for these, you are saving £8 if you're part of Hochanda Freedom. That means your price has dropped to $35.96 for Freedom members. Definitely be part of Hochanda Freedom. 617879. If you're not, you're still making a saving. You've even got Flexi as well on this. So if you are going for this day, if you're not a Hochanda Freedom member, your price is there. So non-Hochanda Freedom members, it's £19.98. That's your 2 Flexis. Obviously, if you are a Hochanda Freedom member, it's less than that because it's an even better price and you don't pay any postage. And there you go. There's your payments if you're a Flexi, Hochanda Freedom. £17.98. Now, if maybe you have got a few of these out of the collection, but you're dying to get the brand new ones, we have got a way to do that for you. We have got a pick and mix for you. So the details are there for you. If you want to get on the website for these, you can choose 4 beautiful stamps. So have a little perusal. Obviously, we've got the 3 brand new designs, and there might be another one that you haven't managed to get your hands on yet. Have a little perusal, pick what you want, pop them in your cheeky little basket. What are we going for today? All the new ones. And then my favourite, that big one, nice. That is exactly what I shop for. There you go, only $21.98, and that is your pick and mix. Now, I said about the papers, these are lovely as well.
Yes, I do like these. I like them the best of any that we've done so far.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you do this, though? Every time you bring out new ones, you have a new favourite?
Yeah. My son likes them as well, which is always a good sign.
Oh,
so he said, oh, Aurora Borealis.
Yeah.
So they've got to be called that.
Yeah, definitely, when you look at the colour. Now, you're getting 2 of each design with the beautiful papers. I mean, yeah, look at the colours behind. And I love these because you can just use sections, can't you?
Yes, yeah. I've designed them to work with the new stamps particularly, and the old ones as well, so...
Yeah. The colours.
Got bits of them all in, so, and that's a good backgroundy one.
Yeah.
It's got that stamp in it that you like.
Yeah, I can tell
Only in
straight
white,
away.
So.
Yeah, and I love it because the colours, I mean, immediately the colours are striking, but they're not too overpowering, so they're easy to overstamp on, which is dead important. Obviously, you can use them for overstamping, or you can use the gorgeous toppers. And look at this now, you are getting 3 topper sheets. On each topper sheet, you're actually getting 9 gorgeous images. Hold on, 3, 6, 9, 12. You're getting 12 beautiful images. And these have got a heavier weight as well, haven't they?
Yes, they have. And they've been used beautifully here with by Flo with these.
Yeah, I will show the finished samples in a second.
Colours. Yeah.
They're stunning, aren't they? Stunning. Yeah. And I like them because the actual sizes, they're good individually, but you can easily start layering these up and use a few on one card if you want to. And look at the tags, how pretty those. As you can see, they've got like a sheen to them. And they're a lovely, lovely weight. And with the tags, you're getting 12 of the tags as well. Let's show you. Now, I forgot nearly. You don't just get the papers, but within this collection for $12.99. So you're getting your 8 beautiful designer papers, you're getting those gorgeous toppers, and you're getting 2 dies. Now, when these have gone, they have gone. All right, we haven't got an infinite supply of these. For $12.99, that's such a good price.
Yeah, it is a good price.
That's cracking, is that? Let me show you some finished samples. Yeah, that is just beautiful. Isn't it?
Just the colours. Once you start with the colour scheme and you pick them out in your background, you're away, aren't you?
So that is one of the little toppers.
Yes. Yeah.
Isn't that just stunning? Absolutely stunning. And see, sometimes you don't instantly recognise them, do you?
No, it can look quite different.
Yeah. Now, already 20% of the stock has gone. See, that's one of those toppers again. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Really beautiful. And I love that because that background paper, that's been changed utterly, hasn't it?
Yeah, totally.
You know, stamping on it using loads of different techniques, loads of stencils. Yeah, they're lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, these are busy. Only £12.99. Really good price. You've got the papers, the toppers. Let me just show you one of these. Just look at that. For cool. That's fabulous.
That's our Flo. She did a lovely, lovely make there.
That is absolute. So, Hold on. So she's actually cut
done
it.
several cuttings and then stuck them together and pulled the wings apart a little bit.
That looks so good, doesn't it? That is so pretty. So that's Flo.
Yeah.
Oh,
that'd be great. They'll be going on my walls when they get home.
Look at that. It's quite a few of them. You think, oh, I'm having that.
Yeah, straight away.
We're having that. Yeah, thanks, Flo. These are going in my house. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. Oh, love them. Thank you, Flo. They're absolutely gorgeous. Okay, you need to be quick with these. 40% of the stock has gone. Only $12.99. I'm not surprised, it's a bargain. 334-449. That's your item number. All right then. Check that website out. It is very, very busy. That's where you can order Hochanda.com, or you can ring us 01733602000. Shall we get some more inspiration? Shall we? We've got a little clip to show you some gorgeous cars by Flo and the gang here. Have a look and see what you can do. Hello and welcome back. Okay, it is very busy. There's still queues on the phones. I do apologise. We are trying to get through your orders as quickly as we can. But if you do want to order, please order on the website, hochanda.com. So that big bundle, 617879, that's your item number. That's the one where you get in everything, remember. Only 2 flexi buys of £17.98. Remember, we've only got one live hour. So if you do want it, please, please, please check your baskets out. Okay then, Arjune, what we're going to do first of all today?
Well, a couple of times ago,
yeah,
when I was on here, we did some reflections with trees.
Ah, nice.
But I didn't get it finished, you know, when your time runs out.
Of course I do, yes.
So I thought, well, these lend themselves to reflections too. So I thought we'll do a bit of reflecting on here.
Fabulous. Okay, that's a good technique because I always forget how to do it, you know.
Yes, well, yes. And yet it's so simple.
Yeah, yeah.
So
simple,
I didn't do it for years because I thought I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
And then I did it and I thought, oh, I can.
Boom. Yeah. Hey, Arjune, I've got a look on your screen, she says in my head. Oh yeah, green on the screen. Limited stock.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, limited stock. If you want it, you need to be checking your baskets out now. It is limited stock. The paper pack is also going really, really well. So if you do want that one, please check your baskets out.
Gosh.
Okay. Yeah, we better crack on.
Right. I tend to use brushes because I'm very, very impatient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gives you a really quick
background. It's not as smooth as using the proper things, but it's not bad actually. It's not bad. So I'm just going to start off with a bit of yellow in my sky, so that my moon isn't completely white. Beautiful. And this is going to be my reflection at the bottom.
Okay, cool. So, and you're a big fan of the oxides as well then, Jean?
Love them, yeah. I love them. Trouble is, my old ones aren't getting used now.
I know, I'm the same. It's bad, isn't it? I feel like I've neglected them.
I do. I feel so sad for them.
However.
So, yes, so I'm just going to pop a punch-out circle onto that.
Okay, cool.
And just work a bit more of the other colours over the top and just hold that in place.
Beautiful.
So...
okay, news. It has technically sold out. That means all the stock we had is in people's baskets. You need to be checking your basket out. If you don't check your basket out, I'm going to let people know because that means it's bounced back. It is time limited that it sits in your basket. We do refresh your baskets, so please check your basket out now. That's mad. That was so busy. Okay, so if any bounce back, I will let you know. Okay.
Yes, so I'm going on with the colours, and you can see that the moon starts to look like a moon or a sun. It doesn't matter which.
That
I'm
looks
just going
really
to do
good,
something a little bit similar on the bottom, even though this is going to be my water.
Okay, cool.
But I'll just get a few of the same colours
get some of the gorgeous colours.
Yeah.
And that's the nice thing about this, isn't it? Nice and easy. You could just play.
You can just play and get some nice colour going on there. So.
And I suppose because it's in water, you won't need it as intense, will you? So the bottom bit
No,
is
the bottom
more
bit can be a
subtle.
little bit more subtle. And then I'm just going to use some of the low-tack masking tape to create a halfway mark, more or less halfway.
Perfect.
And then we'll have a little bit of blue sky going on, I think. Just get this one. Wrong thing. I'm just mixing them all up here, but I don't mind. All in together.
Yeah, and they blend so well together.
Oh, they're such good things to play with.
That's lovely.
And the water effects are excellent, aren't they, when you add your bit of water.
You can do so much. Looks nice with a brush. It gives you a different effect.
It gives you a completely different effect, yes. And it depends on the card you use as well.
Yeah.
Some of them take it, well, you'll have seen that, won't you, that some of them take it really easily. And others are different, but it's
and it's nice practicing, experimenting with different card stuff, isn't it, for different results?
It is, because it is completely different.
I do need to, sorry, I know I'm going to be annoying, but sorry. Okay, so you know that beautiful wagtail? I wonder if I can pick that one up. Oh no, they're right over there. Okay, so the wagtail, that one, because obviously you've got your pick and mix, the wagtail has sold out, so I'm really sorry. But in your pick and mix, the wagtail has actually gone. So, hold on, I wonder if we can, are we going to be able to? Hannah's going in. Is that the one? Thank you, Miss Hannah, lovely. That is gorgeous wagtail. Oh, gone though. So that's from the pick and mix. That's the first one to sell it in the pick and mix, and that's in the pick and mix of 4. 37063643. You can still get in pairs if you do want pairs, and the wagtail is still in the pairs. That's 391842. £12.99, so you can choose two. So you've got loads of different options. Thank you. Loads of different options, so don't panic if you haven't got them yet and you think you might miss out. There are 2-minute queues still. Right, so
yes, so I'm just continuing with, and I've given myself a nice line in the middle. Now you could go on and do hills and goodness knows what, but because it's quite a busy stamp, I'll just go straight for the kill on the
straight for the kill
on the stamping.
Here she goes.
So I'm going to use a VersaFine, which I've recently got into. Wasn't so keen on them before because they take a while to dry, don't they? But I've kind of got with it all.
Were you impatient? Did you used to use a StayZone?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. So
but VersaFine do give you that lovely coverage.
They do give you a very nice coverage, and the black's very black.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
because sometimes with StayZone, if it's a bit dry, it can get sticky, can't it?
Yes, it can. So you can see that's
it's really nice,
really
and
detailed. And so I'm just going to go somewhere in the middle so that my my ferns and things are going to show over my moon.
Lovely.
And then, of course, you can go in with glittery bits and whatnot afterwards if you want to.
And like white gel pens and stuff.
Oh, absolutely, yes, yeah.
Oh, wow, look at that.
That's my top.
That's so striking, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Stunning, absolutely stunning. If you're worried about doing this direct stamping, obviously use your stamp press.
That would work really well.
You'd be able to line it up perfect. So anyone worrying about stamps, these will fit on your stamp press, so please get hold of that. Was there something else I needed to tell folk? Wow. Okay, the papers technically sold out. That means that it's in everybody's basket. That means you need to check your baskets out. That has now technically sold out. The full, right, you're full, and I do apologise for keep going. I'll make sure we see how Jean does this, but bear with, don't do anything until. I just need to tell you that so the full pack, so the big un, it did sell out completely. We've got extended delivery, but, whoa, 20% of the stock is already gone. When do they actually get that delivered? Lovely, Connie, there you go. So you get that the 8th of May, so it's only about a week, isn't it? So that is when it's going to be sent out for you. But already 20% of that stock has gone. It is busy this morning.
This is very exciting, isn't it?
I'm so pleased.
I know, it's brilliant.
Okay, I'm going to shut up. I hope.
I'm going to. I haven't got a blue one. Do they do them in blues and things? The VersaFine.
Yeah.
They do it in colour. I'm going to have to get some of those. I
have
think.
to treat yourself.
I will.
She's had some new ink pads.
I know. So I've got an archival blue there because I thought we'll do the shadow the shadow effect in a different colour.
Okay.
So I'm going to stamp that onto a piece of acetate. It's just ordinary bog standard acetate.
And it doesn't matter what kind.
No. No, I think even the thin stuff will do fine. So now this one does dry a bit quicker, so you have to be fairly quick with it.
Okay.
So that's where the VersaFine would come in very good. So all I'm going to do now is put that upside down.
Of course. So now you get your reflection. And the lovely bit as well is because it gives you that almost watery effect, because it is an acetate, so it almost gives you a droplet effect, doesn't it?
And if you kind of use your nail or the back of a spoon or something, you can get quite a good transfer of it.
Yeah. And again, it's not utterly
perfect.
Yeah. It hasn't got the crispness, because you wouldn't want that, would you? You need it a little bit washy.
We're looking for it a bit washy, yes.
And it doesn't even matter if some of it misses either.
No, because you'll get that in reflections.
Yeah.
So... that's so good. So there we are, we have a reflection.
That's well cool. And I'm going to have to remember that this time. That's how to do it. Doesn't that look effective?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, and what I love about these stamps, I mean, you can chop them down and it changes them. You can extend them and it changes them.
Yes, we could carry on with those. You could do a big, long reflection if you wanted. It'd be nice in a panoramic frame, wouldn't it? A reflection of all the different
And because you've got them and they all mix and match beautifully together, you can do gorgeous panel cards, can't you? And I'll tell you which is a good one, just bear with, because that one there... Because you've got those, like those ones, you could cut up individual and then add to it.
Oh yes, well that's it. That's what we've done with lots of them, is add to it and make it a longer, more intricate design altogether. Yeah,
I love
perfect.
It. Absolutely love it. That's brilliant technique. Thank you, Jean. Going to remember that. Okay, pop that technique in your what's it, my job. But what you do need to do is get hold of the stamps. This is exceptionally busy. 617879, that's your item number. Now they are on extended delivery. I can hear our Connie chatting, so this means we're worrying, okay? That we're definitely worrying about stock. I can hear Connie now to buyer, honestly, trying to sort things out. So it is very, very busy out there. If you do want something, please check your baskets out. Obviously, if you do miss out, I do apologise. Extended delivery, the 8th of May, 617879. That's your item number if you'd love to go for this. Obviously, check out the website for our other stamps. Well, it's the other choices. So if you don't want to go for the Fulham, then we will have other choices for you. The pick and mix. Okay, so the wagtail. See, our Connie's been chatting. I heard her. So she's managed to get, the buyers have managed to get, so the wagtail, we've got extended delivery on the wagtail, and also, so, which one, what? Oh, so that one's gone, okay, that one is on extended delivery. So this is if you're going for your individuals. So if you're going for your individuals, you can get hold of that, but it is extended delivery. And then the wagtail, so it's them too. That one is also extended delivery. So they have gone, but they're on extended delivery. The wildflower, that's that one. That one is now limited stock. So if you do want that one, it's limited stock. That is also limited stock. So these are the 3 new ones. That is also limited stock. So that is in on your pick and mix. Obviously, if you want to go for the full one, that is now on extended delivery as well. What a busy show. Thank you ever so much. Let me show you before we run out of stock, because I'm a bit worried about that. Have a look at that. How cool is that? That is just gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? Look, there's another one. So that is, look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? Really, really nice. So they're beautiful tiles that have been made. Now let me have a look. See, they look like Uti that have been stamped in to give you, it might even be, I don't know, I need to ask. They're lovely. They're absolutely lovely. Polymer. Ah, so it's polymer clay. Excellent. I knew it had got, it had to be, yeah, because you can see it's been stamped into, but it's just what, there you go. Yeah, polymer clay. Boom. Love that. Absolutely love that. Some other things that you can do. Obviously, so many things that you can do with these. So many different looks that you can achieve. And they are just beautiful. Remember, those papers have sold out. I do apologise, but the papers have now gone. So if there is any of these that you want, please, please, please be checking your baskets out. Look at that. Okay, now, if you want that wagtail that you can see there, look at this card. Look at that. That is stunning, absolutely stunning. If you want this wagtail now, on the, is it the 2s, did you say? Okay, so as a pack of 2, it's limited. Pack of 4, it is extended. Or the big bundle, that's extended. Love that. Love that. Absolutely exquisite. Look at that. And mixture of those beautiful papers, the toppers and the stamps. Yeah, every single card is just gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, if you want your pack of 2, phew, so many options. I love that, though, because at least you have got loads of options. So this is the thing, at least it's all down to you what you want to go for, but they are all busy. So if you do want to go for any of these, be checking out your baskets. I'm not surprised. Really good prices. Beautiful, beautiful stamps. 391842. Now, we're going to have a look at that lovely clip again to give you more ideas what you can do when you get your stamps home to you. And welcome. Lovely to have you back. Now, before we sell out of absolutely everything, because even the extended deliveries
that is brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm really chuffed because
I
love them.
Yeah,
they're stunning.
I do too. Like
Absolutely
I said,
stunning.
You know, great friends of ours, and they deserve it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So on behalf of Jean, thank you everybody, because you've got some cracking stamps.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, and I love them because if you are a fan of backgrounds, these are just perfect.
Absolutely.
What are you going to do for us, Leslie?
Well, if I can ask our lovely floor lady, if you can actually go onto my set down there, in my crate, there's an antique linen distress oxide ink pad, if you don't mind.
She's off.
And one of the sponges, the little round sponges that are there as well. The trouble, we've been in 2 sets.
I know, tell me about it.
I'm coming and going.
No, me neither. Me neither. The amount of stuff, like when I go home to the Brighton, the amount of stuff I leave up here, it drives me nuts. Right, so you've got beautiful cardstock. Do we need to wait for this? Is this your...
She's bringing the whole thing.
Full thing.
Bless him.
It's much easier.
I don't think, honestly, the Titanic didn't have as much luggage as I bring down.
Well, I know this. Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're a star, Honeybun.
Really...
Thank you so much.
It's like just have everything.
Yes, I want this. And it's right on the top, so it's just there.
Hooray! Now, I will tell you, well, our Leslie's having a rummage. 30% of the extended delivery stock has now gone. This is the big bundle, 30% of the stock has gone. All right, our Leslie.
All right, so I'm going to be using the ferns.
Beautiful.
And the whole idea behind this card was, if you remember, well, none of us are that old, except me, but in Victorian times, when they did botanical prints, they used to do them on very large sheets of paper.
Yeah.
All of them together.
Yeah.
And it was like, sort of like a creamy colour.
Yeah, right, okay.
I'm going to recreate that.
Beautiful.
Okay, so to start with.
It's nice as this stamp, because you could cut it up, but as a full background, it is lovely, isn't
I'm not going to do the ferns at the bottom, and there's a way to do that.
Yeah.
So I've got a VersaFine, but I've got the beautiful green, the Olympia green.
That's nice. Yeah.
And of course,
this one.
It's a lovely colour. So you can get right close with your ink pad without actually getting, and if you do, you just wipe it off with a baby wipe.
And I suppose if you wanted, you could just chop that panel off if you wanted.
If you wanted to, but it's because there's a nice distance between, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Turn it round to make sure that you get it all nicely inked. Okay.
Gorgeous.
And then have
the detail of these stamps.
Oh,
I love the detail.
They're just amazing. I've got somewhere a piece of paper which I had. Okay, where's that gone? There it is. Found it. It's all right. Panic not. So, large stamp, I always talk about turning around and doing it sideways on, because you can get a lot more pressure.
Beautiful, yeah,
that way on. Now then, I've cut this piece of card to match that, but normally you just use an A6 piece of card.
Yeah, and then
just
cut it.
And then trim it down.
Yeah.
But for purposes of speed, I've done it. So
the way about.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not quite sure. This probably won't be straight.
Yeah, no, mine wouldn't. If I cut the card down first, it's just asking for all the trouble. Not a chance.
Okay, we'll give it a shot, though.
Oh, that's nice,
not bad,
isn't it? That's lovely, because I like the words.
Yes,
you know,
I do, and it makes it look so botanical.
Yeah, the detail of that is just exquisite.
Rubber stamp, you know. Same stable as us, rubber stamps, except Jean and Malcolm's is red rubber. Yeah. But again, fabulously detailed.
That's
beautifully designed.
Gorgeous.
Yes, may I ask you to thank you very much.
Indeed. What card have you stamped on there then?
This is actually silk, like a silk matchbook card that we do. We brought it last time as one of those limited packs again.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's one of those.
Beautiful.
So, but any sort of card that'll any good stamping card, because I'm actually going to blend over the top of this.
Beautiful. Because you've put your clear embossing powder over that, haven't you?
Because you can. If you've got a decent VersaFine ink pad, you can emboss with it.
Yeah.
If it's a juicy one.
And
if it's a bit old and ragged, then it might not have contained so much ink. It might be a bit more difficult.
The detail of that is just...
Isn't it just incredible?
Yeah, really nice.
And I'm purposely doing this from underneath so you can see how that just changes and shines.
Yeah, you can see the richness of the colour coming through as well.
Yeah.
Because with the clear embossing powder, it just makes that colour pop, doesn't it?
Mm. And move your fingers, because it's warm.
Sometimes you forget, and then it's like, oh, yeah. There's a reason my fingers feel like they're slightly burning.
Yeah. But isn't that just gorgeous? I mean, look at that fern. I mean, how detailed do you want to be?
Oh, beautiful. It's the words as well, actually.
Yeah. So there you go. How's
that? Nice colour, that. I've never used that one.
Well, again, botanicals, they were always, if you look back and see botanical prints, Victorians, they always had that very, very poignant green, I call it. It's not a dark green and it's not a sagey green.
Yeah, okay. That's nice, that. Perfect.
So, next I'm going to take the oxide and a little doobly thingy bobby, one of these jobby things, and blend it a little bit on there. Gorgeous. And what I'm trying to do is change the colour of this background look to that kind of...
Yeah, it's got that really nice sort of old
that old-fashioned old colour.
Almost like a parchment.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, lush. And because you've obviously gone over with your clear embossing powder, it means that ink is just going to sit on top, but you can get it back, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And it just means that it'll repel.
Yeah.
I just need to sort of do that.
We've made some euros, hooray! Do you know, it does make me excited when you know that people from over the waters are watching.
We have, I mean, there's a good following for us in the Netherlands.
Excellent.
And, if it's from the Netherlands.
Oh, email in. Where are you watching us from?
Yeah.
We would love to hear from you. Yeah. Whereabouts, everywhere, in the England or overseas, where are you watching us? We would love, in the England. Or, you know, wherever.
You see how that polishes back now, look?
Yes. That is lovely.
So that we've now got that old-fashioned look.
Beautiful.
So the other stamp I'm going to use is the butterfly, what I call almost the postie card one. I think it's first one in on top row, is it?
All right, Trevor. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Look at that. And it's lovely as this. See now, this is something crafty individuals have done a lot, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, put them in either ATC size or, your postcard, your postage stamp size. Yeah. And it's really effective.
Yeah.
And look at all that going on. They're very collagey as well, aren't they?
Yes. So the idea of this one is, don't worry, or the demo I'm doing, I'm just randomly stamping over the background.
Gorgeous.
It doesn't matter if you get bits in and off.
Yeah. Because you're using your Versamark obviously gives you that watermark. That's what it is.
Yes.
It's a watermark pad, isn't it?
But I am then going to actually emboss it as well.
Beautiful.
So I just want to, again, you used to put things on pin